Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Cup of Dusk. My name's Roy, and tonight I'm joined by, well, it might just be the most avid gun, fish, and feminine hat fan of all time. It's OverEzEggs!
Hello!
Whoa. I didn't realize it was that empty in here. My goodness gracious.
It's just very good acoustics for a cafe.
Very good acoustics for a cafe. Absolutely. No, I definitely know what you mean. Egg, hello. It is so nice to finally get a chance to sit down and talk with you. I feel like you and I have like been in close proximity to each other for like a solid year.
Yeah. No. Big friend group kind of deal, right?
Big friend group kind of deal, and especially as I've been, I feel like I've been dipping my toes more so into the friend group that you are more closely associated with. I feel like we had a second brushing as of late, you know?
The bitches.
The bitches? Is that what you said?
The bitches.
That's me. I'm bitches. I'm so glad that you already caught on.
It all fuses together ultimately in the end.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. Just in case chat, ever feels lonely or gets pulled on the Megamind with no bitches, I'll be there for them.
Don't say that. They'll get a little too excited about that.
That's the point. It's like going gorillas. It gets the people going. It gets them motivated.
Definitely.
Definitely.
I don't know. I think my chat thrives off of being harassed.
Your chat thrives off being harassed? Is it Joel's chat? Huh?
I think it's worse.
Oh,
actually.
no. Oh no, I am still getting used to like the harass part of like handling chat in that sense. Most of the time they're trying to call me like daddy, and I'm like, I am like little stepbrother at best. Like I don't know what you want do I sound like daddy to you? Because I don't really think I am,
I know. I always just shoot people in my chat for overstepping, right?
Thank you. That is the right
it's
way.
Easier to murder.
You know what? True. Ask for forgiveness. Don't seek permission.
I don't even ask for forgiveness. Just shoot and walk away from the crime scene.
Shoot and forget. It's like explosions. Yeah. Cool guys don't look at them.
But there's one of my resident shooters. I will.
Will, huh?
He's got my gun.
Your gun? Do you have your own gun? Did you bring a spare? Or did they steal it?
Well, I have a couple of spares, but he's got the one with the sword attached to the bottom.
There's a bayonet on your sword?
Yeah, the mod gun, right?
Ah, the mod gun. You know what? Makes much more sense when you put it like that.
Yeah, right.
Don't call me Daddy, Natalie. Listen, I have a guest here. Don't embarrass me. My chat is supposed to be on best behavior. That way we can more easily tell whose chat. Mostly because, we see a lot of first-time chatters. And I am very appreciative that you're all here. And I hope you're all having a fantastic night. And thank you for buying a cup of coffee. Don't for the 9 months of Prime. I feel like that was unnecessary. Nothing crazy happened. Except for me berating my own chat.
No, I feel like that's necessary. It's pertinent.
Absolutely.
If they don't get their berating in, man, I don't know what they'll do with the rest of their day.
Not be berated? Is like the berating some sort of like requirement? Do they need it? Is it like coffee to jumpstart their day?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't think I'm nice to my chat like ever.
Not ever, never.
No.
Oh.
Maybe in a moment of weakness, but past then.
Weakness. I got it. Why are you saying I mean, Will? Is Egg right? Oh, God. Now I'm nervous.
Hopefully. I felt the love a little.
Just
a little is all that you get.
A teeny bit. A modicum, if you will.
Very much so.
But, okay.
How's your day been?
It's been a day. It's certainly been a day and a time and place that I am existing. Yeah. How about yours? How are you doing today?
I did my taxes a little bit. And I cleaned my shrimp tank. That's it. That's all I've done. I woke up 3 hours ago.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a good day. I mean, doing taxes is definitely something that you got to get done. I have not done my taxes yet either.
It's okay. We'll keep that between us. The IRS doesn't need to know until like next month or something.
I was gonna say I will handle it, no problem, because I have this great system, and I'm gonna teach you about it because so many people have been very surprised by this tax system. Ready? So I'm sure, like many other streamers, you like to buy things specifically for your stream.
Oh yeah, my write-offs are the longest list you could humanly imagine.
So how do you keep track of those write-offs?
I panic in the last 15 days before I owe it to my accountant, and I dig for every single fucking one of them.
Okay, so I'm gonna make your life easier.
Okay.
Get yourself a business credit card.
You know what?
And
I've been thinking about that for a month.
Only ever use it for a content-related purchase. If it's for Twitch, if it's a piece of art, if it's an overlay, if it's a trip to some sort of VTuber convention that you're going to network, you use that card, because then when it comes to doing taxes, you pull up a list of all of the transactions that you've had in the past year, and you just hand it to your person. You say, here you go. Here's everything that's tax deductible.
This is everything that I've ever purchased.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's what I did last year.
Yeah. No, I mean, that sounds way more fucking convenient than digging through hundreds of pages of bank statements over the course of a year.
Yeah, it is absolutely insane. Because I've been hearing a lot of people be like, yeah, I had to dig through like a folder of receipts. And I'm like, what do you mean receipts? They're like, well, yeah, like the printed out receipt. I'm like, no.
I know. I told my accountant that I had a bag of receipts, and he goes, oh, that's so nice. I don't want to see it. And I'm like, okay, I got you.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
I'll just save them. They'll just sit there. It's fine. It works out.
It's why the tax specialists hate us entirely. They go, oh, the VTubers are coming. They didn't separate their tax deductible items again.
Yeah, I like to think whenever an accountant meets a content creator, they just cry for the next like 14, 15 minutes until they, recollect themselves.
Honestly, very understandable. Very, very understandable, especially because this past year, my own accountant was like, you should probably open like an LLC, like make RoyzOga Incorporated. That way you're in a different tax, not bracket, but like in a different tax sphere.
It's like
I don't know
category.
What it is. Yeah, something. Listen, I just pretend like I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm too dumb.
Taxes are a hot topic on my stream. I feel like we talk about them very often.
Wait, what?
Very often.
What? Wait. Hot topic like, oh man, taxes. Or are we talking like, oh man, taxes?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
They put the Gakona hat on and type with one hand as we break down our receipts and deductibles.
Yeah, you saved that $1,200 this year.
Yeah.
Way to go, Chad.
Good shit. Buy another anime figurine. It counts as a set prop if you show it off a few times.
It's so funny how true that is too, because like the entirety of my trip to TwitchCon was a tax write-off, because I used it as a business opportunity to meet people and to shake hands, and literally everything that I did on that trip went on the business credit card.
That's also how I write off subs and bits. I'm like, oh well, it's networking. It's networking.
Yes. Of course.
I'm bribing my constituents with 5,000 biddies at a time. You know
what? That makes perfect sense. I should probably try and invest into a similar tax mindset. I'm sure my accountant would love to see increments of $50 like every other week of just what are bits exactly, and why did you need to throw them at this one person consecutively over the course of a month 30 times?
It's my allowance for Twitch. All right, it's like a reward.
It's like a reward.
Yeah, we live in the basement and talk about taxes. That pretty much sums up everything I do on Twitch.
Now, it's funny you say that, because aside from taxes, and like I mentioned before, it feels like you and I have known each other for definitely what feels like a year. Or
definitely a year, yeah.
Yeah, because it was before I swapped models, right? Before this model?
Yeah, it was.
I think the first place, at least that I remember, running into you was on TikTok.
Yes, the wretched site.
During your Valorant arc.
So we pretend none of that ever happened.
Well, I'm gonna dredge up the old memories because
Oh fuck.
I just wanted to talk about how it's kind of funny because I do remember running into you on TikTok and becoming TikTok mutuals before anything else on there, and it was literally the clips of you playing Valorant and being like, any gamers in chat, you know, like the
any gamers, man, and cyberbullying and a little harassment and you know, a good spattering of occurrences.
a good spattering of occurrences. To what capacity?
Man, Valorant was such a fucking hellhole, and honestly, like the worst fucking year of my life. I'm thankful for it to an extent, but I fucking hate that game and everything it stands for now.
It's funny because I do actually remember you saying that on stream, because I think I was coming in and I started like actively watching your streams at the end of your Valorant arc. So you were still playing, but you would be like, you would be like talking to chat while shooting people and being like, I fucking hate this game.
Over here, I was so stuck in Valorant for the longest time, and like,
well, they want to play Valorant for you for now.
You can do it, Chat. It's all yours.
There you go, Chat.
You can take over my career.
Hey, I didn't even make it to ranked. Ranked is still not unlocked for me.
It's probably better that way, honestly.
I have more fun in Apex anyway.
See, I can't do Apex. I can't see anything, like, at all. Fuck you, Joel.
Wait.
Suck my dick.
Wait, hold. First of all.
This.
What? Why did you get so hostile at scrambled eggs? I'm so confused.
I'm just hostile at Joel in general.
Oh, you know what? Understandable. He did call me very short at one point, and I felt pretty hostile too.
He said I couldn't beat him in a fight. He's made out of fucking, like, glass.
Oh, that would be an interesting fight. Are you bringing a gun?
Of course.
Oh.
But I wouldn't even need to.
I don't know.
Just shatter.
Porcelain's pretty hard. Boy slut and insane egg. Hello? What? All right. What of me, Joel?
I feel like it's pretty apt.
What do you mean? Now I need an answer from both of you. Why are you...
Not to agree with Joel or anything, but...
Go ahead. Agree with Joel.
I saw what Keyshawn drew of you the other day. I'm just saying. You said you were entering your femboy arc.
Okay.
I didn't say those words.
To be fair, it is true, because I have been very much enjoying dressing more feminine. Or atypically feminine, and wearing makeup and wearing more revealing clothing and looking more sexy and feeling sexy and things like that. It's actually part of the reason I've been having a lot of fun with Joel, because I won't ask him anymore, because I've asked him so many times to the point where he yelled at me. And I was like, hey, can I include you in this art piece? Like, it's not NSFW, it's just silly, and it's just, you know we're doing like the Cammy pose from like the new Cammy Street Fighter 6 trailer and everything like that. I don't know, it's just fun, you know?
It's a good one. It's a good pose.
But speaking of poses, what does Joel mean by femboy hunter? Because clearly I'm the prey to a femboy hunter. Is he the femboy hunter?
Why am I?
Or are you the femboy hunter?
Who's the femboy hunter?
That's what I'm confused about. Chat.
I'm the Fuda hunter.
Oh my
first
God.
And foremost. Second off.
I always
The feminine
assumed.
cock?
Oh!
It's a different kind of feminine cock.
I was gonna say, I was more so assuming on your end. Like, that's what I assumed. Yes. See, now Joel understands.
Do you not see all the Fuda porn that I draw? Is that just like, did that go under your radar, or?
True, that's on me for not realizing the multiple types of femcock. To be fair, even I realized that, and like not even thinking about the art. I don't know. It's just I feel like the things you've said on stream, like it's like your brain goes there, not femboy. You know,
I enjoy I enjoy the most based the enrichment. Ben, yes, Ben.
Wait, so what is Ben? Can you explain Ben to me? Why is chat screaming Ben?
You mean, would you like to meet Ben?
Do you have a friend named Ben? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, a great friend.
Oh,
actually,
yeah,
even.
absolutely.
One
Why are
might
you getting so
say.
close?
Would you like to say hello?
Hello, Ben.
He's a nice little fella. He's polite. Oh, he'll put his cigarette out actually, since
You know what? I do
we're at a
appreciate
cafe.
that. Yeah, you know, we're inside. Not everyone's trying to get a contact blunt high.
Yeah, that's his bad. You know, he
Yeah.
just came in real quick.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
When was that there? Joel, have you not seen? What the fuck?
Apparently not. Listen, it was a mystery to everybody until now. You're getting the scoop here. Live at the Cup of Dusk. Egg.
The one and only.
Reveals
Ben.
her Ben.
My best friend.
And also her. Listen, I'm just speaking the truth out here. The people had a right to know. They had a right to know.
I think it's pertinent.
It's pertinent information.
I agree.
Yeah, just like it was pertinent information that Jay Bookworm gifted a sub to Girls Wear Beanies.
Oh, thank you, Bookworm. Bookworm's a gen.
Oh, well, thank you. I do appreciate that.
My eggs and Ben a dick.
Ben a dick. Is that why his name's Ben?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm screaming geometrically now. But
It's good.
not only because of that, because we got raided. Hi,
Ray.
Have you heard me do my speed intro before?
No, go for it.
So Joel refers to it as my gay keyboard smash. So
Okay.
Welcome in, Raiders. My name is RoyzOga. Roll that R as always. I'm a butter based VTuber specialist in voice acting, house, and cafe, the Cup of Dusk. We're bringing various VTubers around the original improv sketch comedy, clown, roleplay. More importantly, I'm joined here by Egg, and we're having a little fun. So pull up a chair, kick up your feet, because it's morphin' time.
How do you talk so fast?
Practice, and it's been getting easier because of voice acting training.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I've got a processing delay on my mouth, bro. Like, I can't talk like that.
Well, I mean, if you need me to speak slower, well, I could always go with a higher pitch and talk up here. Is that more to your liking?
Yeah, I think that works. I could bust out Jacob. I could do my higher pitch.
Oh, Jacob.
Hang on.
I would love to hear that.
Have you seen my dad? I'm fucking lost.
Oh, if you give me a second, I could make an announcement.
Please?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Will Jacob come to the front desk, please? Your son is lost and rude. Thank you.
Come on, man. It's not rude.
I don't know, you kind of cursed at me as soon as I offered to help you.
All right, fair. Jacob's dad is lost somewhere in Tarkov.
In Tarkov?
He's never come back, man.
Is there a story behind this now? I feel like every like first it was Ben and the dick, and now it's Jacob and his dad. Is his dad dead? Did you lock him in a closet with Joel's cock? Cause like that's what kind of with Joel's. Cause like that's kind of what I want to know now.
Pretty much. I run around in Tarkov, and I don't know if you're aware of like the hacking problems in Tarkov currently.
No, actually.
So about 75% of the player base uses hacks and cheats and whatnot on like a rough estimate.
That sucks.
So I just kind of run around and scream as if I'm a child and try and get pity from people now, because the game is no longer about combat.
So it's like RP in game?
Yeah.
Wait, but that's kind of awesome though. Hold on.
It works about 1/10 of the time. The rest of the time I also just die abruptly.
Understandable. I have seen various Tarkov clips. I don't know specifically from you. I'm sure I've seen you play a couple times. But I know I always see people like being like, please don't kill me. Like I have a family. I have a sick mother at home to feed. It's all resting on this game of Tarkov. Please don't kill me.
She needs me to extract with this graphics card so I could sell it on the flea market. Please, I'm begging you. Yeah, no, Tarky's a little silly recently.
Would you say that it's better than Valorant, or is that like a no contest that anything is better than Valorant?
I would drag Ben through a mile of glass before hopping back on Valorant.
Oh
so,
no!
You know, and I still have Tarkov installed.
But not
so on that scale. Not Valorant.
All right, so I have a Valorant story, and I've only played Valorant a few times. So obviously, I really like playing around with my voice sometimes, because I get to go for this is my more like anime protagonist voice, or some people like to say my feminine voice, which I guess because it's higher pitched or something. I don't know. But so I tried going into Valorant, and I tried doing some voice acting stuff because I can do like a couple different voices pretty well. And across the board, so I was like, yes, easy like clip content, easy like fun stuff. And 3 games in a row, nobody had mics. 4th game, first time people had mics. I got called the N-word with the hard R.
Yeah.
So from that point, I was like, okay, I'm just never gonna try this idea again ever.
Yeah, 90% of the hatred that I catch in online games is people I'm assuming I'm a guy. And then when I say, yeah, all right, the jig is up, you caught me, I'm a guy, they take it back. And they don't even let me have that. And they're like, nah, you actually a chick. And I'm like, I don't, which one am I, man? Please help. Also, what's up, Heavenly?
Hi, Heavenly. That's my friend. Do you know Heavenly? Are you friends with him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, no. I actually despise him, but we're close.
No, I definitely understand that. I've now had the pleasure, or I guess maybe according to him, displeasure of meeting him in person and getting drinks with him. So that was a fun MagFest.
He's an okay pal. Oh, you met him at MagFest.
I did.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, it wasn't bad, except for not getting to go to his party, and then he did not come to the VTuber meetup that I ran impromptu because he told me to. So that was also
sounds
fun
like a
one.
Very Heavenly thing, actually.
No, all right, I am digging him a lot right now, but genuinely, it was actually very funny because it was Heavenly, myself, Radia, Luca Jin, Tay Sammy, and like a few other VTubers, and like no one really like set up like an actual like meetup except for the panel that I was running with my group. And so I asked Heavenly, I was like, hey, like, do you know about like a VTuber meetup or something? He's like, no, but you should run one.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? You're right. By George, you're right. I will run the most amazing VTuber meetup for the first time at MagFest 2020. And I ran it. And there were more VTubers there than we thought. But Heavenly did not come.
You're making me concerned for our future ventures because Heavenly, my husband and I were going to Japan in a couple of months, and I've been making the joke that I swear to God, Heavenly is going to, while we're all in the airport, he's just gonna be like, all right, I gotta go to the bathroom, and then he's gonna fucking vanish.
Oh, did I spell Chubba Dubs wrong? No, it's Chubba Bubs. No. Chubs, I'm sorry. I always think it's Dubs, not Bubs.
Chubba Dubs.
I'm stupid. Don't mind me. I got you. Don't worry. I fixed it. Ignore that. Yes, we did meet, and yes, we did. All right, so that's another story. We did meet, and we did drink. Fake fan. I'm trying. Damn it. I'm trying. It's what? It's payback for the time that Chubbs didn't want to play Dead by Daylight with me.
Okay, first off, that's fair. And also, I don't think I could spell Chubbs' name if I tried. With love, Chubbs, of course. I'm very dumb.
How do you think I feel? I'm like a bunny that's becoming a femboy. Like, all of my brain cells are going into that.
You're trading them for the femboy points. You're respecking.
And I'm donating my extra chest mass because I have a little bit of jiggle physics right now. I'm donating that to my thighs and ass. So, we got to upgrade the important parts. Absolutely.
Okay.
Thanks for buying.
No, I feel that.
Absolutely. Oh, Sabaku Kote. Thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate you buying a cup of coffee. But yeah, Chubbs, don't worry about it. I was just giving you a hard time. It was like, I think before I really got to know you, it was way before TwitchCon. I was giving you a hard time. You're fine.
Way back in the day.
Back in the olden days. Back before
I was first a boy.
God, I think it was when I first hit partner. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm coming up on. I just passed 9 months on that, which
nice.
blows my mind.
Congrats.
Thank you. How long have you been in the content creation sphere though? Because obviously we talked about a couple times now that you and I met officially like a year or so ago. But obviously you were creating content before then. And I think you were a partner even back then too.
Yeah, I just the other day celebrated my 2-year anniversary to like making my Twitch account essentially.
Wait, 2 years of making your Twitch account, but a year.
Yeah.
Wait, how long did it take you to hit partner?
So I was originally using Twitch as VOD storage because I was just streaming with my friends, watching, and we were like, oh, we're funny people. We should make content out of like our Rush shit or our whatever we were playing at the time.
Okay.
And I was streaming to my 2 homies for like 5 to 6 months. And then I started going on TikTok and I realized that people would just like post clips of their streams. And I was like, oh, I could try that. Why not? And I posted like, I think 7 things. And then the 8th thing I posted went like super fucking viral. And it was me playing Minecraft.
It was for Minecraft? I thought you were gonna be out here with the I was playing Rust and I clapped a bunch of idiots, or it was when Valorant first came out and I just destroyed a bunch of people.
No, I was playing Minecraft and I broke into like a villager's house and like just went. It was the most basic rudimentary clip. I woke up and there were just like 3 people in the house and I was like, oh well, excuse me, and I left. And I still don't understand why that one popped off. And I think we hit partner like 3 months after that, and yeah, we've just been trucking ever since.
Damn. Well, you definitely did it smart. It's what most people and most VTubers and most new content creators I think don't get, is that you have to put content on other platforms to grow. And I mean, that's where I found you. We talked about the Valorant TikTok clips, and I'm sure your TikTok gained a huge traction from that, because you're what, like 300,000-400,000 on TikTok?
Yeah, although granted it's kind of, artificially, well, not artificially inflated, but like, you know how TikTok is. I Valorant was pushed super hard by TikTok because it's also owned by the same company.
Right. Riot is also owned by Tencent.
That's why I kept up with the Valorant content, was because it was essentially free in-app promotion. And
wow.
Fucking hate that game so much, and I'm so happy that I swapped over to playing anything else.
Yeah, but you giga-brained it. I didn't even you saying that out loud. I'm like, oh well, yeah, duh, of course. But wait, huh? God, I'm thinking about all the other people that I watch that are like Valorant streamers or Valorant TikTok creators, and like the hundreds of thousands of views that they get, and I'm like, wait, is this why? Huh?
Yeah, it's free promotion. You can even use the hashtags and post something that isn't Valorant related.
No shot.
Yeah.
There you go. This will get turned into a clip. We'll test it. I'll put hashtag Valorant in the clip because we're talking about hashtag Valorant.
Easy.
It'll go hashtag viral.
It's free promotion, honestly. It's such a shit game, though, at the end of the day. And it's definitely like a virus, too. I don't trust any kernel level applications. That shit is suspicious.
What do you mean kernel level?
It has access to your entire computer, like at the very base rudimentary level of how your computer functions.
You mean TikTok specifically?
No, Valorant.
Oh, Valorant does.
Oh. And it uses your CPU like crazy.
Well, thank God I have a good CPU then. Though to be fair, I'm one of those like weird people of like, if people like wanted to spy on me, which they of course are, I would not be able to stop it. I have too much technology that me not playing Valorant is not going to make that difference. Like,
I mean, fuck, I stream every hour of my consciousness essentially on Twitch. So if people want to spy on me, they could just watch my VODs.
True. Now, it's funny you mentioned that, because these are the easy transitional topics when you keep giving them to me. So I really appreciate you doing all the work and letting me kind of
You're
just,
welcome.
catch on your coattails like that. You mentioned streaming every waking hour of your life. And that reminds me that you just had a 24-hour stream.
Oh, yeah.
How was that? And what was the reason behind wanting to do a 24-hour stream?
I've probably done close to like 40 24-hour streams over the past like 4 months.
Oh my god, I got so excited my shirt popped open.
I have a rolling thing on my stream where if we hit X amount of subs, I just impromptu 24 hours straight.
All right. Hold on one more time. Hit number of subs.
Yeah.
Impromptu 20. Okay, good. I got it. All right. What's the next part of easy? Okay.
And then you just sit there and cry for the next 24 hours. But we were playing Skyrim crowd control, and it was a lot of fun. We were having a good time.
That actually does sound like fun, though.
Oh yeah, I was not allowed to exist for more than like 4 seconds.
Or they keep summoning like Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, and they kept launching me and teleporting me and sending me to jail and then just murdering me straight up.
Oh no!
It was great. Oh yeah, and I had to make 3 different save files because they kept breaking the game.
God. And then
they
eggs went on
so
egg
many
ventures.
crabs.
Oh yeah. Do they have armor?
It was less about the armor. At a certain point, I feel like Skyrim just makes everything fly to the heavens if there's too many instances in the game. So everything was just levitating off the map.
I would imagine that would be terrifying, because you're just walking around, you're trying to do some side quests, maybe handling, the Brotherhood of Shadows or whatever it's called, and just flying like swarm of crabs. It's a bunch of Vil.
Just lifting up off the ground.
We do be a little silly in eggs, chat. I see you, Keyshawn.
Just a little quirky.
Just a little quirky.
Keyshawn.
Just a little quirky. Keyshawn, thank you again for that Black Rose art from, was it yesterday? I already forgot. Yesterday.
I think it was yesterday.
Well, because I left your stream because I was so excited that you were doing .hackgu art. Because I also love Pi. She's one of my favorite characters because
she's so good.
Because she's Helba from the originals.
Yeah.
And I love Helba, especially because the voice actress is Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, who is Major in Ghost in the Shell.
Oh my fucking god! Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I never drew the connection. I was sitting there the entire fucking stream trying to figure it out, and I couldn't find credits for anything else.
There you go! I got you! Listen, if you need to know about voice acting stuff,
God.
especially .hack things, I got your back. Easy.
Please. Yes.
But so, I immediately went to Siege, who has been the artist that has been handling all of my femboyanization art, And I went to her and I was like, hey, .hack had a 20th anniversary thing, and they may have leaked that they were working on a project. Can I ask you to just real quick do a thing of me as Black Rose? And she was like, I got you. And then the leaked game thing ended up being not real, and they said they were just joking.
No.
I was really upset. Yeah. I did not have the heart to tell you.
Up. I didn't see that. Oh no.
The music was still good because they celebrated 20 years of .hack music.
Okay. Well, I hope that there's some semblance of like resurgence and interest in the fandom to where maybe Bandai can justify another game. I think that would be stellar.
I hope so. Also, hi Seth.
Hello, bitch.
I have a funny story about Seth right after this. So,
yeah?
Seth, I'm gonna embarrass myself at your behest. So stand by for that.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So, but with .hack specifically, the CyberConnect 2 has on a couple occasions now said we would love to revisit .hack, but unfortunately, Bandai Namco has the rights to .hack, and Bandai Namco is a company very much unlike Capcom in the sense of they do not want to take risks. So if they are not 100% certain that something will sell like gangbusters, they won't do it. Which is why they have CyberConnect 2 do like the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm games. And that's all they let them do. And they sell amazingly well,
I was about to say those games are good.
Everyone buys them. They did the Demon Slayer one. They do like the One Piece ones when those exist. Basically, if there's ever an arena-based anime fighter, CyberConnect 2 did it.
Yeah.
So,
they do a great job with it.
They do. But I want them to be freed and finally be able to make .hack again, because they were supposed to be the ones on Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then Squeenix fired them, but kept all of the exact same things that they made anyway.
I know. Shark, my husband is so fucking like. Final Fantasy VII is one of his favorite games, and well, since you said you know a lot about voice acting and whatnot, actually, question: do you know why the fuck they re-voice acted what's his name?
Cloud?
No, yeah, Cloud from in the Final Fantasy VII remake.
From what to what?
I don't know. He's the only one that had re-recorded lines.
No.
Zach. Not Cloud. I'm so sorry. Zach.
You're talking about Crisis Core.
Crisis Core. Even more to the point. I'm
okay.
so fucking lost.
Okay.
Why did they do that?
It's not. It wasn't just Zach. They redid everyone's.
Did they?
Yeah, because it was a remastering in a similar engine of remake, and they wanted to do it like that so they could update those voice actors to be the same as FF7 Remake's voice actors. So like Sephiroth is the same in Crisis Core HD and in FF7 Remake. Reno is the same. Rude is the same. Tsung is the same. Aerith is the same.
Okay.
So, that was why. Also, hi, Juzo. Apparently, Juzo also loves gun fishing and feminine.
Juzo's based. It
Agreed.
Makes sense.
Agreed. See, he knew what feminine was. He didn't have to have an explanation. Man.
Well, it's okay. Joel's a little dumb. It's fine. We give him a pass.
But that makes me like Joel more.
All of his brain cells went to his tits.
They're not tits, they're pecs, as he's told me many times.
My bad.
Yeah, they're pecs. They're full of testosterone.
His giant pecs, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, brain cells went to my. I couldn't even reach the button. Wait, hold on, one more time. Brain cells went to my cock. There we go. There we go. If anybody laughed at that, you can thank Joel because he makes that joke all the time. If you laugh at cock, it's Zoomer humor. Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Do you have that voice mod thing where you have like the reverb?
I've got a Go XLR. I have reverb like this.
Yeah, and because I always hear him just go, cock.
Cock.
There it is. That's all we needed. That's all we needed. My brain cells are also there. Apparently it's just what it is with VTubing. Instead of being in your brain, they just go to like your cock, your tits, your ass, or your thighs, or all of them. So
that's what I always tell stream, man. I'm here to be dumb. I'm not here to be smart when I'm live. I check the brain cells out when I hit the button. It's for the best.
True. I agree with purple. All of the above. Absolutely. Mine's in my hair. Seth, you do have some crazy hair. But speaking of crazy,
a lot of hair.
Speaking of crazy, you want to hear a funny story?
Yes.
So I'm aware that Seth works with a couple VTubers that I have been working with.
One or two.
You know, what do you by chance happen to work with Seth Egg?
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
I was Seth's first VTuber, actually. Here's
the thing. I've actually been working with Seth for like 6 months. So for those of you that don't know, I'm actually sponsored by an amazing coffee company! !Coffee in chat.
Co.
Yes. Grinding
the one
Coffee
and only.
Co. Yep. Or you can get amazing flavors like the Gay Agenda. If it's actually still on the site, I haven't been able to find it. I might just be dumb and I just keep saying it because it actually was my favorite flavor. But the reason I say that is I started working with Seth in September. I went back and checked our DMs. And it was in September that I joined up with him and a coffee grinding company. Or Coffee Grinding Co. Excuse me. And it totally slipped my mind in conversation that he had mentioned that he also worked with VTubers and did like managing things. So I had Joel and Giga on the other day. We were playing Apex.
Right.
And they both kept saying Seth. Seth said this. Seth said to do this. Seth said XYZ. And I'm like, man, that's funny. Like I know a Seth. And then I had I had a Nikkei stream the other day, and Seth comes into my DMs, and he asks about it and how I was able to get like a sponsorship. And in that moment of him asking me, I was like, "Oh, you're the same person!"
All the pieces clicked together.
I literally just didn't realize. I thought I was like, my Seth can't be the same as their Seth. There's no way. There's no way. No way. No way.
Shocker, there's only one Seth in the VTubing space.
Apparently so.
And it's that cunt right there.
It's okay. He's been very good to us. He was very kind enough to set you and I up on this this clusterfuck of whatever it is right now.
Seth's on my hit list currently, though.
Oh.
He has to get my posters to me.
Wait, what happened?
He accidentally sent them to his office, not my house.
He has an office? That's so.
You telling me this manager doesn't just live in his mom's closet?
Listen, I don't know what to expect. Like I'm new to this whole like manager teams and like sponsorships and stuff. Like I only recently started looking into this stuff myself. Like, and I'm talking with Seth occasionally in DM. Listen, I don't know. That's the story. That's me being stupid and not realizing that I actually did know Seth the entire time, and that there really is only one Seth in the world. Like Purple said, you can only ever know one Seth at a time.
Yeah. The other ones despawn the second you meet a new one.
You know what? Well, I'm glad that I haven't met another Seth yet. I'm sure one will come along one day, but luckily it has not come yet. There can only be one Seth. It's like Highlander. It's like Highlander.
You can't talk too highly of him, though. It'll go to his head. That's how his hair keeps getting bigger.
Wait, so he's like Alex Jabali in Dive Kick.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody actually got that.
I'm just lying and pretending I did.
God damn! Oh. Please tell me someone knows the game Dive Kick. Oh no!
I definitely know it. It's my favorite game. It's so good.
Wait, Joel does? Joel, don't lie to me, Joel. You can only be so attractive to me.
Joel's like 22 years old. He doesn't know anything.
I know I'm older than Joel.
He's like a baby.
I know I'm older than Joel, that's all I know. But anytime he knows things that I know, it makes me happy. You really had like one or two buttons. Yeah, you had jump and dive. That was it.
Why do you know that, Joel?
Because Dive Kick was a funny, stupid game. It's literally called Dive Kick. You have a jump button and a kick button. And that was it. And you had a bunch of characters that were all like caricatures of famous fighting game community people. And one of them is Alex Jabali, who, whenever he would win a round, his head would grow in size. And I'm talking like...
It was for the PS Vita.
It was for a lot. It was for everything.
Okay.
It was definitely for everything. I used to watch game news a lot as a kid. Oh, there you go. As a kid.
Oh, what a freaking nerd. Holy shit.
Yeah, Dive Kick was like a decade ago at this point, wasn't it?
Oh, it's only a decade old?
I guess
It's
so.
time for bed. Just wanted to support the Cup of Dusk.
Oh, well, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I really do appreciate it.
More bits, please.
More yes.
More bits, please.
More bits, please. Hello, hello,
Please.
Calvin. Thank you for being here. Welcome in. My gosh. It was a meme game due to Dive Kick being heavily used in fighting games. Yeah, like Marvel vs. Capcom, if you've ever played any of those.
Yes.
Yeah, so like Dr. Doom has a dive kick where he just screams foot dive.
Right.
But he can use them like 7 times in a row. So you would see any staple combo for Dr. Doom and he'd just be going foot to foot to foot to foot to foot to foot dive.
More bits.
Oh, thank you so much for the more
Thank you,
bits.
Annalie.
Wow, I should let you manage me. You're giving me all this money.
More bits, please.
Thank you. I knew it. I knew that I could trust you.
More bits, please.
Eggs head medboard. What?
More bits, please.
Wow. Thanks, Girls Wear Beanies. I appreciate the 100 bits. Oh my god, she pulled out the gun. I didn't realize she pulled out the gun.
More bits, please.
Egg bits. Okay, hi. Thank you for the more 100 bits. Thanks, Doman. No way. You don't have to shoot anybody.
Are you sure?
I mean,
I'm ready.
What? You don't have to shoot me.
Right, the gun is pointed. More bits,
Ask
please.
you
Oh,
shall
gosh.
receive.
Perfect. Keep going. More.
I don't have any more, I swear.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
you're fine. You're safe for now.
500 bits. Well, as you command, I didn't realize you had this control over your community.
They're stinky, and they.
Is that why they donate bits?
Yeah,
They stink and they
it's-
can't afford soap, so they're giving you money instead of buying soap?
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, Will takes showers as he likes to stress, but I don't know if he has soap in those showers. So
I would certainly hope. Oh, that actually reminds me. I had this conversation the other day. Wait, what?
Now, sir.
Wait, huh? I don't know what's happening anymore. We got raided. Oh, hold on. Wait, do I do the head voice or do I do speed? Tell me right now.
head voice.
Okay. Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Roy. I'm a bunny barista VTuber and I specialize in voice acting. Plus, I house this cafe called the Cup of Dusk. So welcome in. Pull up a chair. Kick up your feet. I'm joined by the one and only. It's OverEzEggs.
Ta-da.
Ta-da!
It's me.
Lives of
It's
entry. People
safer.
happy. It's safer? Is that what you said?
Dude, the one time somebody left the basement, they got their foot fucked up by a forklift. It's not good.
Oh.
It's safer down there.
Oh.
My chat is silly. They're accident prone.
My goodness gracious. Well, you know who's not accident prone? Not Nano One Idol. I hope I didn't butcher that. I'm really bad at names sometimes. Nana One Idol. Nana One Idol.
That's a cute name.
That's
It's an enemy of people with dyslexia, but that's a cute name.
I'm just stupid. I don't have dyslexia. I'm just dumb.
Oh, you have no excuse.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm just-
I call my chat ableist when they make fun of me for that.
Oh, are you dyslexic?
But I'm hardly literate.
Oh.
It's so bad.
No! No, I feel bad!
I don't know how to spell anything, man. It's for the best.
Here, I'm gonna try and shout them out. I'm just gonna type in Nana One Idol because that's how it was spelled to me. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a fantastic stream, and I hope Apex Legends treated you amazing. We were talking about soap though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mentioned this.
Favorite kind of soap?
I like the fruity or like the flowery scented stuff.
You ever fuck with Bronner's?
Bronner's?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's a soap.
Oh.
It's a good soap.
Is it? Does it taste good? Like.
Oh yeah, you could drink it if you
Oh,
want.
okay. What? Drink
Definitely.
it, not eat it.
Oh, it's a liquid soap.
See, this is why I need the explanation. You gotta lean it back. You gotta come back for me. You know, I'm stupid. We just went over this. Gosh.
There are multiple forms of soap, Roy, just so you
Whoa.
know.
Oh, I had no idea. Smells like basement. Oh wow.
Oh yeah, and thank God, Shark is my walking dictionary. He is very literate, and I am very illiterate, so it works out all right.
You know, if
Kind
you can eat anything once. I like that
Oh
mentality.
yeah.
I like that mentality.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's me every time I eat shrimp.
That's
It's
me
like,
any-
it's fine.
Wait, no. Are you allergic to shellfish?
Fleshy and I both die for our sins.
my
We
God.
love shrimp so much, but it's so hearty. It kills me.
I'm so sorry. Because I like shellfish as well. But damn,
It's so good.
that is so unfortunate. It's not like put you in the hospital kind of allergic, is it?
No, it's just like I can't breathe super well kind of allergic,
Okay.
right? And
Okay.
so it's
gosh.
like, it's fine. It's fine.
Just want to
I've
make
got
sure.
a few more shrimp before it's finally over.
Wait. So it's one shrimp, and you're like, oh, it's getting hard to kind of breathe, and then you like have 5 more, and you're like, all right, that's enough.
I tell Shark I could do 3 shrimp, and then I start having problems. But yeah, he does have to routinely stop me from ordering it at restaurants.
I like this idea of dangerously eating things purely in the sense of like, I was gonna make a joke about like, yeah, that's why I've been contemplating eating porcelain. And then you were like, yeah, I actually almost die when I eat shellfish. And I'm like, never mind, not to the same capacity, not the right time for this joke.
Well, I nearly died from everything. Did you know if you have a latex allergy, you could be super sensitive to like fruit?
I feel like I did, because of what it's stored in and what it's handled by.
Not even that per se. There's an enzyme in, say, bananas. There's an enzyme that like is so close to latex that it'll fuck you up a little bit.
Well, thank God I'm not allergic. I love bananas.
I still eat bananas.
Are you allergic to latex?
Yeah.
Egg, what the hell? Are you okay?
No.
Can I offer you a hug in this trying time?
Have you touched latex recently?
I can't remember the last time I touched latex.
Stay away from me. I have a gun.
Oh God! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
I swear to God, I'll fucking do it.
Don't. Listen, you don't have to do that. You don't. Listen, just put the gun down. Put the gun down. Ah!
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, that was an extra cock. I'm sorry.
Listen, normally I'm okay with extra cocks, but like, listen, you can't scare me like that. You can't do this to me. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
My goodness gracious.
I get a little excited.
Get a little trigger happy. Just a smidge, a small portion of excitement.
Yeah, the rises in me, and I feel the southern taking over, and I gotta grab my gat.
So long as it's not pointed at mine. Don't ayo me. If any of you have been here before, you know I've said significantly worse.
Yeah. Also, my chat. Don't ayo Roy. It's
listen. Egg literally has it on her hat. I love guns, fishing, and feminine
cock. I have a dick.
If I can't talk about liking dick, this is just not fair. This is literally bun-phobic. I can't believe this.
I agree. I can't believe chat would be so homophobic on the day of the gay collab.
The day of the gay. Ah, yes. First there was George A. Romero's Day of the Dead. Now it's George A. Romero's hit sequel, Day of the Gay. Cock isn't bad. Thank you, Joel.
Better sequel.
I agree. Honestly, go to a mall and just have a gay old time. Get some fun outfits.
I agree. I think it would be fantastic.
Get some Annie Ann's pretzels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you know those little hot dog things that they have?
Yeah.
The little like mock kolaches.
Yeah.
I fucking love those so much. One time I got a bucket full of 50 of them and I ate myself into a food coma and there was still like half of it left.
Huh?
I've never been happier in my life.
Did you die?
No. Please wake up. I've been dead for years, Roy.
Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside me. I will AO whoever I want. This is America, damn it. No, this is my stream. I have the fattest ass here, okay? I make the rules.
This is a sovereign nation, all right?
Yes.
First and foremost.
Absolutely. This gay collab brought to you by the Gay Agenda flavor. Yes! Thank you guys. Did you know that you could use !coffee to get a link and use code ROY at checkout from Grinding Coffee Company or Grinding Coffee Co. and get the best flavor ever. It's the Gay Agenda. It's got a fruity flavoring to it.
I'm still waiting for Seth to send me some coffee.
It's worth it. Trust me. It's really good.
Seth? Give me the fucking coffee.
All right,
I gave
Seth.
you all the flavors.
Seth, I didn't do anything. It wasn't my fault. Okay? I was just I'm just talking up the product. You know, I'm trying to be a good salesman. I'm trying to talk up the coffee. I'm in a cafe.
The Gay Agenda is coming back.
They knew! They had to silence the gays! They couldn't handle the sheer amount of cock and ass that we have in this stream.
It's too much. It's too powerful.
Honestly, it's very true. No, it's very true. What were we? Okay, I remembered what I was trying to talk to you about.
Mhm.
We're trying to talk about soap.
Right.
So I had a story
Soap.
because I mentioned that I really like different kind of like really like fruity or flowery scented soaps and stuff like that, but they never really make them for men because like the men's are like dirt road, truck, atomic bombshell, like this, you know.
Oh, I
this
love
stupid
that
shit,
one.
right? But like I mentioned that because of this, I've also never like experienced like a bath bomb before, or like a real like proper like bathtub night, you know, with like the charcuterie board or like a bath bomb or like the candles. So I put like a bunch of recommended stuff on my throne, and a bunch of people bought me like a bajillion bath bombs.
Have you been enjoying them? Have you tried them yet?
I have not tried them yet. I'm waiting.
Okay.
I'm waiting for a business opportunity to like or like a reason to celebrate kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So as soon as I have it, you can bet your butt that I am gonna be soaking in the good life. Absolutely.
I miss bathtubs, bro, so much.
You miss bathtubs so much, or they're gross so much?
No, I miss them.
Oh,
so
I heard
much.
gross. I was like, wait, were they gross or do you miss them? Now I'm conflicted. I'm confused. I need another bunny.
I need assistance.
I need assistance.
Backup rabbit.
Listen, they'll have a brain cell, and then I can take theirs.
Well, I think it depends on which rabbit you summon.
I know a couple, but they'd probably be sharing the brain cell with me, to be fair.
I was about to say.
I could call Cotton.
She's on the Orange Cat network. There's only one of the brain cell to pass around between y'all.
Okay, I could call Lopi.
Oh, that's not much better. Definitely on the same brain cell.
I feel like this is just gonna keep devolving into that. I'm probably gonna. I could call Shia. Things would get really horny. Sorry. I know. I promised I would be on a better behavior, and here I am talking about a hot, sweaty, muscular bun with his titties out. I'm so mad. I'm so sorry.
Did you see his horse?
Yes! Oh my god, it was so...
That was so fucking funny.
So freaking funny. I was kind of hoping there was like...
so dumb.
I was kind of hoping there was like a full like model. Like not like hyper like drawn or anything, but like just a dumb like a horse on roller skates or something. You know, give me like Prism, just without the unicorn horn.
Yeah, right. I was hoping he'd like scroll out and it would just be like the most shittily drawn rest of a horse body.
Oh, it's like that meme. It's like 10 minutes and it's like a gorgeous horse, and then an hour later and it's like, okay, that's not great. And then like 20 minutes later it's just like really shakily drawn.
Yeah.
Is that what it's like? You being an artist, can you attest to this?
Pretty much.
Oh my god.
No, 100%.
It's funny because I actually have lurked in a lot of your art streams. I may not always say hi, but
That's fine. I lurk all the time.
There are a lot of times where I just lurk and I'm just like, oh hi, like it's good to see you, and then I immediately like dip out and I'm like, ah yes, today they are drawing tech decks. or boobs, you know.
Yeah, or the tech deck, right.
The tech deck was hilarious. I was pissing myself.
It was so good. God.
I just like eggs vibes.
Shout out the shark for that one, man.
Oh yeah, why? Was that their idea?
Yeah. Such a good idea.
It definitely got me going.
It's goofy.
I don't think they liked you calling it goofy. Wow.
A little quirky.
Little quirked up on a is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
On a Tuesday evening.
Yes.
I forget what days it is all the freaking time.
Same. Yeah. I am constantly lost and confused in a hellscape of existence.
It really do be like that on the regular, don't it? But it seems like, at least in recent months, I agree. Wow, indeed, you've really found yourself in art, especially because I know we talked about Valorant before and a little bit of Tarkov, but at least more recently, I feel like I see you doing art more than anything else.
Yeah, I've kind of swapped over to doing a lot of art stuff. My goal for this year, my 2023 New Year's resolution, so to speak, it was to become much better with art, and I have been busting my fucking ass trying to do that, like in general, and I think it's been going pretty well.
I would say so.
Happy with it.
I mean, there was I feel like it was like not 6 months ago, but it was a while ago that I came into your stream when you were doing art, and I was like, oh, "Do you take commissions?" And you were like, "No."
I kinda suck with deadlines, and I only know how to draw a egg.
You only know how to draw what?
I only know how to draw egg.
Oh, only draw egg. I thought you were gonna say only draw women or only draw like tech decks.
Yeah, I specialize in tech decks and fat tits. That's about it.
No, I'm gonna agree with Joel though that your art streams especially are a vibe and a half, and I definitely do enjoy just watching you go to work, even like regardless of the source material and you selling yourself short on drawing, you know, big boobs or anything like that.
Right.
I think they are hilarious and fun streams, and the way that you hold yourself in those streams.
They're my just chatting streams plus, right? Like I don't know how you feel about it in particular, but I feel like when I do a just chatting stream, maybe it's the ADHD, but I just kind of like people stand there and I have to do something else or else I'm not able to like formulate thoughts. I don't know. So art is the middle ground. It's great.
I did know what you used to like, what you felt like at some point in content creation. I used to very much have that similar issue where when I would try and do just chatting streams, maybe like a year ago, even like as the cafe was starting to like pick up traction and everything like that. But the thing that I find and why I love doing cafe streams in a just chatting kind of environment now is I don't have to worry about that because there isn't just a peepo stare or a peepo stand or, you know, an egg stand kind of moment. Because we have each other.
Right.
And on top of that, we have chat. So if you and I don't have moments to interact with back and forth, chat will say something sus and we can laugh at them.
Right. We shake them upside down for their change. And by their change, I mean their humor.
Yes.
Dumb.
I thought you were going to say more so like bits, but I mean like that works too.
And their bits.
I mean, you did stick them up earlier and we did have a hype train because of it. Not again.
Yes, lunch money. Yeah.
Seth, you don't have to do bits. You've done a lot for me already. You're good.
No, more bits, Seth. Actually, you know, I think you could spare like 10K bits.
No, come on. Egg said so. I'm sorry.
No, I think Seth can spare it. I'm just saying.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm just saying.
Oh, listen, Seth, you've done enough.
I only have 200.
I only have 200.
That was it. The 100 was enough.
Sounds like you should get more.
Oh my goodness gracious. The 100 was enough, but thank you for the 300 in total. I really do appreciate it. Egg, you are dangerous. I'm feeling it.
I mean,
I can feel it. Is this how you are with your chat normally too?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Next 300. Yeah, definitely. We gotta keep the increments going. First it was 100, then it was 200. Next will be 300, and then 400, and we'll keep going up to 10K, right?
It's like a stacking. It's like would you rather have $1 or have it double every day?
Oh, and then give it $1 doubled. Just keep doubling it.
Double it and pass it to the next person, please.
Oh my god, that was so funny with the Did you watch the streamer awards this year?
I actually didn't have a chance to yet. No.
There is a moment in it where they do 4 awards in a row, and they thank people for 100 bits, which was pretty cool. You know. No, so one of their sponsors this year was KFC, and KFC is doing their double down, you know, to bring in people to play Diablo. And one of the things they were doing is like every award for 4 awards in a row, it was, hey, we'll give you, God, what was it? $3,000 or double it and give it to the next person. And if everyone says double it and give it to the next person, then chat gets something. And I was just like, no one's gonna take it. Like everybody knew because nobody wanted to be that person. And at the end, it was like a
Right.
discount code for a double down. I'm
Are you
like,
fucking kidding?
it was literally a discount code for a double down.
That's so silly.
I was like, come on,
Not
man.
even a free double down?
No, it was
Come
a
on,
discount.
man. Just give him like a free sandwich.
At that point, honestly, I feel like it would have been better. But I'm gonna be real. They probably knew about it like going in that it was just gonna be that, and everybody was just gonna pass on the money, and the money probably wasn't even there. Honestly,
Imagine breaking the script and you're like the second to last person. You're like, actually, you know what? I'll take 30K. Yeah.
yeah. At the end, it was like
Give that to me.
$24,000 at the end. I was like, damn. I'm sorry. I would take that money.
I'd be like, you know what? Nah, fuck the next person. Double it and give it to me.
Double it and give it to me.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
No, I love that. I love that.
Mhm.
So aside from art, are there any other big projects that you have going on at the moment? I'm sure that I don't know, you have big goals. Obviously, you did the 24-hour stream recently. Well, another one, I should say.
To add to the list.
I gotta, man, I'm writing this down. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm ready. I got my notes ready.
Well, I'm excited. Japan is going to be my very first vacation I've ever been on.
Oh.
So I'm super stoked for that.
And when is Japan?
And then, but Japan is it's going to be April or May.
That's a great time to go.
Right. And then after we get back, we're doing a big debut. We're reworking my entire stream. Everything on my stream is Google images that I glued together years ago now.
I mean, you're
I've
making
never
it work.
Changed it.
It just shows your.
It's gonna be weird not seeing the fart tunnel anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, at some point, if you've got the ability to upgrade and still be as good of a content creator as you are, which I'm sure you are, considering you held chat at gunpoint and they donated money for it, upgrading can't be bad. If it's just going to help you make better content, you know. Stockholm Syndrome, oh no!
Yeah.
Yes, chat, you want better content? Pay me money!
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
It's the contract, right?
That's right, though. Oh. That is actually yeah, chat, you want better content, consider subscribing and supporting the Cup of Dusk.
Yeah, why not, you know?
I do like
it's
that.
good value. You don't have to watch ads.
Absolutely.
And you know,
Okay.
streamer gets money.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Cage Story. I appreciate you.
Bless.
That is correct. Yeah, see, Seth knows what's up. As does Sora.
Mhm.
So wait, would you call your fandom the egg basket?
What do I call y'all, Chad? I call them Chad. I
Chad?
call them bitches.
Bitches? That's my name!
Oh fuck!
I'm bitches!
They're just little guys.
They're just little
I hide
guys.
them in my basement and I beat them and they fight to eat my drywall.
Why are they? Oh, hi, Sif! Speaking of basement, oh my gosh.
Hey, Sif.
Hi, Sif. Egg's art is
Thank
amazing.
you.
Yeah! No, we were actually just talking
Thank
about that
you.
before and that I wanted to commission them at one point.
We'll see if we can work something out on the Hush Hush DL.
Oh, I mean, don't worry about it. Don't stress yourself if you can't do it. I'm not about to be like, let me throw money at you, and if you don't let me throw money at you, I'm gonna ruin you all over social media. How dare you not
The
let me support you?
Twitwonker's already pre-drafted.
Oh, it's ready. We wanted you to just piss, Heavenly. What happened? I'm
Oh,
confused.
congratulations.
Oh my
Good
gosh.
job, buddy. Wow.
Oh
Look
my
at him.
goodness.
He's pissing.
He's pissing and shitting at the same time.
He's multi-talented.
It was pulpy?
It was pulpy?
Huh?
What do you mean by that?
Are you okay?
I don't think that's normal.
I don't think it is either. Just like
I don't
Sif
think
is
that's
saying.
normal.
Oh, that's right. Sif did let me out of the basement again. I had Sif in here at one point, and she was very upset that I was not in the basement.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she chased me around with a knife that had strawberry jam all over it.
The classic strawberry jammed up knife.
That's...
Mine is clean, but it's always ready for more.
Oh,
you know?
I didn't know that you had a knife too.
I have many weapons And a purse, apparently, that I accidentally toggled.
And a purse. The idea of a purse apparently made my shirt burst open. I don't know why. Maybe you know what it is? Maybe it's the accessories. I'm just getting so excited by the fact that I now want to wear all these fun, atypically feminine accessories and things like that. Yeah, that's what it is. That's why I had Joel do my makeup that one time.
Oh,
that was
Joel's makeup routine must have made you just look exhausted.
No, I think I was smiling the whole time, but he was also kind of like crushing my head between his thighs. So like, I have to look up the piece later to remember exactly how my hair was done. It was like after a shower, so like my hair was in a towel.
Was it a drawing picture? Or...
Oh yeah. Here, I'll DM it to you right now.
Oh wait.
I will pull it up right now.
Let me see.
Art from Siege. Where is it?
I agree. A knife is a girl's best friend.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Or a gun. Either or. Whichever you're comfortable with.
Both. I think knives are more intimate, but...
I agree.
But I mean, gun. You know?
It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
You know, you just pop them from like 30 feet away.
It rhymes. Gun fun.
Target practice.
You know? There you go.
Oh, that's a cute picture.
Yeah.
Oh. That's fucking adorable.
A massage gun is my friend. Oh, those are the things that like, it literally is shaped like a gun, but it goes like right? Like back and forth.
Oh. I always thought that those were just massage guns in quotes.
I thought those were massage wands. I thought there was a difference.
I assumed that the other one was also used for the same purpose. I know nothing. That's for my back. Well, obviously not for you, Joel.
Thank you for stopping by, Sif. We really do appreciate it. Yeah, the back. In quotations. So, we were talking about exciting things you have going on. Obviously, you're going to be in Japan for spring during the cherry blossom season, which is fantastic. Where are you going in Japan, if you can talk about it?
We're going to Tokyo, and I think we're going to go to Osaka for a couple of days.
Nice.
And I'm so fucking excited. It's going to be so much fucking fun.
Good. I'm glad that you're getting to go to Tokyo, because like Tokyo is such a great hub town that you should be able to go to hub city that you should be able to get to literally everywhere you have to go because of the you know the trains and everything, especially Akiba. You have to you gotta go be a weeb. You gotta go be a weeb.
Oh yeah. No, I'm going to that, you know, that like 8-story tall figurine store?
Yeah.
I'm most definitely going, and I'm on the quest to find a Fuda figurine while we're in Japan.
Hyper easy. It's like you get to floor 2 and you're good.
Oh, fantastic.
There you go. So the funny thing is, at least when I was there, so yes, it's going to be in that 8-story tall figure store, but as you start going up floors, they're going to either put like curtains in front of the stairs to kind of like show like, hey, this is where the adults are coming to buy figures, just so you know.
Right.
But they're not like carting you or anything, so there's people walking all over the place regardless.
Okay.
But it's like that a lot of places. Like they have manga and anime and H anime and H figures and everything like that, and it's all kind of just
research.
Yes, the research material for for the flight home. But it's everywhere. It's super easy to find. It's at least when I was there, but I was there. God, it was a decade ago. Literally, it'll be a decade ago this summer.
Right. So much has changed with the pandemic and everything.
Yes.
I know a lot of places have very unfortunately shut down. So I know there's a lot of like general touristy destinations that still exist, but it's pretty 50-50.
The Sega building is no longer the Sega building, which is very sad.
Yeah.
I saw them mention that. I think the Kotobukiya store is still there, which I would super recommend going to check out.
What is that?
So Kotobukiya is a figure creator, and they have their own like massive store. They do like, I think the most famous thing they do usually is they take something that is not a pretty anime girl and they turn it into a pretty anime girl.
Okay.
Like Optimus Prime. or Bumblebee, or Michael Myers, or Freddy from Freddy Krueger.
How do you spell this? Hang on.
I will send it to you right now. It's Kota Bukia, like that.
Okay, copy, Google search. Magneto.
You'll find them. You'll find them. Trust me. It is a large store. It's like 3 or 4 stories tall.
I've seen their figurines. I didn't realize they were all from the same company.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, their big thing is Pretty Girl. But at least at the time when I was there, their big thing was fighting game characters. So they were doing it for like Chun-Li and Juri, and they were doing some Tekken characters like Julia. So it's
that's fun.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I fuck with that. Definitely have to go there.
For sure.
Definitely.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in Akiba that I was really excited about. I need
to find a good place to go fishing.
In Tokyo, that's not going to be a problem because Tokyo is like a harbor city. So like you're going to find tons of places to be able to go. Oh, you're going to be in Tokyo. You can go check out the fish markets.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So,
no, I'd love to see all the variety of like shit they got over there.
It's crazy. When I was there, I got kicked out because there was a barricade that I didn't realize I walked past, and they were like butchering fish, and they were like, get out. Like they just came and like ran at me. I didn't know I passed a barricade. It was just a sign that was like, it looked like a person like on the side. I still remember it vividly.
Roy just wandering through the butcher area, like, wow, very nice. Look at all this.
Yeah. Wow. It's really cool. I'm actually kind of sad that now I'm realizing that it's been a decade because I was not out of the closet then. Not that I was like hyper closeted or anything. Like I'm pansexual, but like I remember going into a few of the more adult related stores and seeing like, the yaoi sections or the male on male stuff. And I remember being like looking over my shoulder like, hey, no one's watching me, right?
I want to look over there.
Yeah,
can I look over there?
Yeah, like that kind of mentality. And I'm sure it's super different now because Japan has come a long way in 10 years in terms of like everything. But.
A little more accepting.
I would
just a little, but it's a step.
Yeah. Absolutely. The forbidden yaoi. Not the forbidden yaoi. Not the forbidden yaoi. It's crazy
the
when
holy hands.
It's crazy when Japan is more accepting of the feminine cock than they are of the yaoi.
Right. Which is so ironic considering maybe it's like the American distributors that don't want to fuck with it. I can't find a Fuda figurine to save my fucking life. And I've been on a quest. Like I'm a huge figurine collector, right? I've too many. I was very poor my entire life growing up. Like no electricity, no water. So I never got to indulge in the anime weeb shit. And now I've just been super indulging in the figurines. But there's no wiener girl ones, man. They're all hidden.
I understand. I don't think you'll have an issue with that when you're in Japan. Honestly, I think you're gonna go and you'll be like a what's the phrase? You'll be given the keys to the kingdom in the sense.
I'm gonna be shipping shit back home while I'm still there. Just this is not gonna fit in my suitcase. It's gotta go in a.
That was honestly what prevented me from buying some things because I would have had to ship things home. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I also just remember what you take home as well. And that you can't take home liquids in your carry-on. I bought Ava cologne that I never got to use, and I just forgot. I was like, yeah, because in my brain I was like, oh, I'll put it in my carry-on. That way it doesn't get crushed in my luggage.
Right.
And I intentionally took it out of my whatever it's called, check luggage. And they were like, yeah, you got to throw it out. And I was like,
that's fucked.
I didn't even get to use it.
I hate that, man.
Yeah.
I hate when traveling carry-ons are the way more trustworthy thing, right?
Oh yeah.
I feel especially when you go long distances, you could just assume you might not get your actual luggage.
I keep hearing horror stories. Yeah, and anytime I do it, I'm like, oh god, is this gonna be the time that I just that I land in I don't know in California or Vegas going to TwitchCon or to Off-Kai, and I'm just like, well, I don't have any clothes now except for what I'm wearing. Feels good,
right? I know, I'm so fucking nervous about that kind of shit.
Are you going to Offkai or to TwitchCon this year?
I am going to a convention this year. I don't remember which one. TwitchCon is kind of 50-50.
Sure.
I don't like that it's in Las Vegas. Like at all.
For a safety perspective?
Yeah, and also like I feel like Vegas is very 21 and up, right?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of younger content creators that are gonna be there.
Yes,
and
there
I just
are.
I think I'm gonna distance myself from it. I think I'm gonna stay away. I don't want to watch the Twitlongers get ridden, right? So to speak.
You're the first person that I think I've talked to that's actually mentioned it like that. But the more I think about it, I'm like, oh, you're very right.
What are people gonna do in Vegas, man? It's gonna be drinking. It's gonna be gambling.
Yep.
It's which is what Vegas is for, and kudos to that. But I feel like for an event like TwitchCon, it's not the location. It's not the location.
I get that. I want all that, heavenly please.
To watch it, it might be funny, it might be entertaining, but I probably just show up on the one day where eventful things are occurring and then boogie. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's kind of like what TwitchCon this past year was like. Because, like, even though it was San Diego, it was a lot of people would meet up at the event and then just go get food.
Yeah.
Albeit, I did not get the chance to experience any of the crazy parties because of the living situations that I had. But I did hear of some fun parties, and I heard of some not so fun parties.
Yeah. And see, I'm just so introverted in that regards. I just it's not really my thing.
No, I get you.
I was hoping it was going to be in San Diego so we could go fishing.
You really want to go fishing, huh?
It's my thing.
I can see it on your hat. Like, I understand now. I'm glad to know that it's not just a hat.
No, it's my favorite thing to do. I genuinely enjoy fishing, like, greatly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and like what Joel says, when I go, I'm not going in the con or gambling or drinking, just want to be with friends. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that's what a lot of people went to San Diego for as well.
Yeah, and then that's what I was going to say. I feel like with TwitchCon in particular this year, it's going to be like 10% convention, 90% like hanging out with homies.
Yeah. I still want to go to the convention.
Vegas has good shows and stuff.
Yes.
So I mean, like, there's outside entertainment.
I've never been to Vegas, so I'm kind of like, hey, all right, sure.
I've never been either.
I mean, TwitchCon was my first time going to San Diego, so yeah, I have not explored much of the West Coast.
I guess it's fair. It's all very expensive. I'm not gonna lie.
Unfortunately, I ended up spending more, I think, in transportation when I was in San Diego than I spent like for anything else. Like more than food, more than staying fees, more than flight. Like, oh my god, I was like screaming.
Ubers?
Yeah, because like where I was staying was not walking distance, or it would be, but it was like a 45-minute walk. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it's not quite convenient.
No, it's
$2,000 just to go eat dinner with friends. Right.
That was like a dinner I had with Evanito. We went and got like really expensive steaks, and the bill ended up being something close to that.
Oh wait, how many people?
How many were there of us? I think there were 6 of us. It was crazy.
Yeah, okay, that checks out.
It was normally I don't like steaks because I think steaks are kind of like overrated. But this steak was like, man, this steak was crazy. It was.
Yeah. The best steaks are the extremely expensive ones.
Oh yeah. I still egg on Evan because he got his like well done. I was like, bro,
what the fuck,
bro? I was screaming.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was insane. It was insane. Better be for $300. Honestly, some of the sides I think were better. Like I still loved the steak. Like it was good, but like they had like 3 types of mac and cheese. It was like lobster, bacon, and normal.
Oh, well, how can you compete with that, man?
I'm saying.
Like, a steak is not going to win against a lobster, bacon, mac and cheese. No shot.
What was it? They had pan-fried mushrooms confit. So it was like the duck fat with them. I was like,
oh. Dude, that sounds so fucking good.
It's definitely better than the steak. I'll say that much.
Yeah, no, I definitely believe that.
Now aside from TwitchCon and Japan, do you have any other big events coming up? Not necessarily IRL, maybe for your own stream. Because you talked about a little bit about a makeover that you're planning from when you get back.
Yeah, we're doing the full re-debut, new model, new screen.
Oh, new model?
Everything. Yeah, it's in the works, and I love it so much, and I'm so excited.
Nice.
Ben will also be featured on the new model.
Nice. Is it going to be like an upgraded Ben, or is it going to be a downgraded Ben to make the meme even funnier?
I think it's an in between.
Oh, okay.
It's an in between. It's a good Ben.
It's a good Ben. You know what? We do like Benedict here. We do in fact. Yes. Yes, quite.
Do you have any events happening this year?
Re-debut for me as well.
Nice. When is that?
Good question.
It TBD.
It is TBD because there are a couple things that I want to get done before the re-debut. And I'm kind of I think I might get to the point now where I just say F it and do it without it. One of the things was going to be a lore video, and I don't think it's started yet. And I would have about a month until debut at this point for when I was originally looking, and I don't think I can get that all done in that amount of time. Everything else could probably be done. Yeah. Everything else could probably
do a second little event with it.
Because like I could do it like a month after and be like, all right, here's the lore video. Now you get to understand like why I'm here and everything. I don't know. I was hoping that I could have it all done for that. But I mean, I have other things that I can do as well. Because like I mentioned I've been working on voice acting. Like I took classes and am taking classes still. I worked with Scylla, Aria, if you know them.
I don't think I do. Not from their name.
Okay. So I worked with them to work on a demo reel. And they directed me and wrote the demo reel. And we got it mixed. And I finished my first class like a month ago. And I've been on my second class with Richard Horvitz, who's the voice of Invader Zim. And Billy from Billy and Mandy. So I'm like, that's fun. It's so nice. So I would probably lean hard into that and be like, well, I might not have a lore video, but here's my demo reel, and I'm gonna do more voice acting stuff. So here you go.
I love VA work so much. It's such it's a challenging industry to get into, but it's one of the way more fun industries.
I agree.
Appeal wise, at least in my opinion.
Yeah. It is
acting? Nah. Voice acting? Oh. Now that's fun.
Have you done voice work yourself at all?
Nah. Seth wants me to, but he needs to write that demo.
If I ever poked you for it, would you be interested in working with me, perhaps?
Oh yeah, for sure.
There you go, Seth. It's 100%. That easy. It's that easy, Seth.
Look at that.
Seth, I'll send you my demo reel myself later. I'll audition for whatever voice acting stuff you're trying to set up. My goodness.
Think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. Oh yeah, wait. I did a conference intro for do you know an artist named Cloudy June?
It sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't think so.
She has a few very popular songs that popped up this year from, ironically enough, back to the source of the beginning of everything, TikTok. But I got to do the intro for her very first concert tour where she toured in Germany.
Ooh!
And it was a lot of fun. That was fun.
That does sound like fun. Yeah, I see Chad talking about it now. Clearly, it must have been that fun of a big of a deal that they.
Yeah, it was good.
Nice. Now you did voice work for it, or you sang?
I did voice work for it. It was like ladies and gentlemen, now present to the stage Cloudy June. I don't remember the exact words, but it was fun.
You went for the announcer style, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's where you excel in, is like announcer, like commercial type reading?
Possibly. I would love to do covers for music at some point in my life, but I need to get back into like professionally trained voice lessons before doing that, I think.
I definitely feel you there. I still really want to learn how to sing, but
It's rough.
I wanted to prioritize voice acting first.
Right.
And then when I feel like I'm good enough to start landing voice roles, then I'll be like, all right, now I'm ready. I want to do my first cover, and it's going to be Power Rangers music. Let's go.
I love that so much.
I'm sad. Oh my god, this is purely a jealousy thing, or like a salt thing, because Sayu did the opening for Power Rangers Dino Thunder.
I know.
And I was like, I love that you did this, and I love that you love Power Rangers as well. But I'm so mad that I couldn't get to this point myself. I was so far out from it, and I'm just like, oh. Oh my goodness. Or like how Iron Mouse did the karaoke stream with a bunch of Super Sentai and Kamen Rider openings and things like that.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah.
Everyone's beating me to these good ideas.
I always think it's so shocking. I feel like so many people in the VTubing space, if you shake them a little bit, they can sing so fucking well. It's like so baffling.
It's pretty surprising. I think a lot of people, at least from my experience with it, and this kind of goes into a history of why I got into VTubing and why I got into voice acting. I came from a Dungeons and Dragons background.
Okay.
So a lot of role play, a lot of voice acting in there, a lot of just bullshit constantly, and stepping in and out of roles, and then sometimes running scenarios. So it's kind of what led to the cafe ending up being in the shape that it is, and why I like doing improv, and why I like messing around, and sometimes a little playsy RP. But it's what led me into doing voice acting. And as I've mentioned that, people are like, "Oh, I also play D&D, or I've played D&D for this long." And I'm like, I bet you have.
Right. I've never actually gotten to play D&D.
Well, we're gonna have to set that up sometime.
I played D&D once, and our DMs were a married couple that lived in a nudist park.
Oh.
And we went, and in the middle of the campaign, they started throwing chairs at each other. So Shirk and I just kind of like shuffled out the door while they were not paying attention.
Yeah, I would have ducked out of there too.
That shit was fucking wild, man. They also killed my character twice in the first hour of the campaign.
That was your first time playing?
Yeah.
That's not fun.
I was like, I don't want to make it a new character. This shit sucks.
That is definitely a rough thing. And it's part of it's twofold of why I don't play D&D anymore. Because I
feel like everybody has a story like that with D&D.
Of what? Like a DM killed my character and I don't want to play anymore?
Yeah, or like this DMing experience was awful. Like, do you know Saiko?
I don't think so.
She's another fox, and I love her. But one of her first D&D experiences, she went over to somebody's house for D&D. It was a group of people, and the DM was like, "Yo, these mangoes make me fart really fucking bad."
Oh.
And then he just kept eating the mangoes and ripping ass the entire fucking time.
That would ruin anything. That wouldn't just ruin D&D. That's just like bro, you ruined my night.
Right.
Like, huh?
It's just like, at this point, you're a villain.
Yeah. Oh, Saiko.
Yeah.
Oh,
Saiko.
I do know them. You played Sons of the Forest with them recently, right? Okay, I do know who you're talking about.
She's my foxhole.
I saw somebody type it out and I was like, oh, that's who, because I didn't know how to pronounce it.
No, that's fair. I mispronounced her name for the first 30 months.
It's okay.
A year of knowing her, essentially.
Have you, wait.
I'm having a stroke.
Have you ever mispronounced my name?
Chad, did I mispronounce his name last night? I was talking about your name and I was like, people call him Roy, but I think his name is RoyZoga.
Yep.
And chat was like, you're probably saying it wrong.
No, you got it right. The reason I ask that is I always laugh because people either say Zaga or they butcher it into something else. And my favorite one, and I don't really know them super well, but I do like to laugh about this. So I was in Rose Doodle's stream at one point. And I was just I was just saying hello and enjoying, the nonsense that Rose puts on. I don't remember what they were doing. It may have been art. It may have just been chatting and the shit that Rose does, which is awesome. And they were like, "Oh, hi, Roy Gyoza."
Wait, I think I said gyoza the first time I said your name last night. I think that's what it was when they were telling me I fucked it up, and then I enunciated clearer after that.
Oh no. Yeah, see, like sometimes people say Roy Goza, and I'm like, then it turns into Roy Gyoza, and I'm like, no. You just like replaced the Z and the G.
Right. Yeah, reading is not my strong suit.
I remember you said. That's why I appreciate any time that anybody just goes, it's Roy. It's Roy.
I think my favorite mispronunciation of my name was the first time I went into Kenji's stream, right when he was starting streaming, and he goes, "Oh, what's up, OverEzEggs?" And I'm like, "Yep, that's me. Yep."
Oh, OverEzEggs.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like over easy egg. Like he said
no,
it like
even
awkwardly.
worse.
Oh no.
OverEzEggs.
No, OverEzEggs. No.
It was so fucking dumb, man.
Oh my god. Yeah, OverEzJoel. I have not had any
Kenji's dumb as fuck. I love him.
I don't think I've had any interactions with him ever. I don't
He's
think
a funky fella.
I don't think he even knows I exist. So we're on very different sides of the internet, I feel like. But regardless,
he lives in his own head.
I'm sure many of us do. Sometimes it's hard. Like VTubing is
cozier there.
True. But VTubing is like this whole big world. I mean, we talked about it a little bit before when you and I started to get to know each other first. We were in very different circles. Like,
very, yeah.
And now that we're finally spending time together over a year later, the circles are kind of like splashing over a little bit.
Yeah, I like to say I try and collect all the best people. There's a lot of weird people out there.
Wait, so am I a weird one or the best one?
You're all right.
I'm all right.
I'll give it to you.
I gotta work harder to be weird then. Clearly.
I think it's a good round.
Good route to get
it's good
weird.
to be on the quirky side.
A little bit quirked up on a Tuesday evening. Absolutely.
And
That's
the best evening to be quirked.
So, what do you have coming up soon? Any big streams, like specifically? Like, what do you got planned for tomorrow? Or the next stream that you're doing?
I have no fucking clue. You know, yesterday I was originally only planning on playing a hunting game for like 3.5 hours and doing a bit with chat where I was their abusive ex-father. And like...
Huh?
I accidentally played the game for 10.5 hours straight, and then I got off stream and I played it for 5 more hours.
No! Oh no!
It's such a fun game.
Wait, what game was this?
It's just like a hyper-realistic hunting simulator.
Is it like Sons of the Forest, or is it like?
No, it's like you're hunting deer.
Oh no! Did you catch any deer?
So much fun. I killed many things.
Okay. So it wasn't in vain. It wasn't in vain.
I scared off 4,300 animals on accident. That was my final total for the night.
Well, I'm glad you didn't scare off a amused Bengal.
I don't think I could scare off Bengal if I tried. That fucking bitch is stuck.
Oh, I thought that was not in a not good sense. I was like, should I kick and ban them?
Kill them right now.
Put down the gun. Put down the gun.
Kill.
What? No, put down the gun. Uncock the gun right now. Uncock it.
I don't know how to uncock it.
Yeah, you just do it twice as
hard. I think I just chambered another one.
No, now there's 2 bullets, twice as much death. I've never played those types of games, but I remember like the Cabela like games from back in the day and just being like,
yeah, it was like the Cabela game, but better.
I was always more of a fan of like House of the Dead personally.
That
was.
Did you know I never played a game really until I started streaming? Like,
really?
A story game. The only story games I played as a kid were Dot Hack GU and Portal. and it was only FPS games after that.
We didn't really talk about .hack at all. I just realized.
We did not.
Shit! I was so excited to talk to you about how awesome your pie artwork was, and that it inspired me to want to get dressed like Pie, and then Black Rose, and then maybe Entrance and Coon. But
all of them.
Yeah, yes, everybody. What drew you to .hack of all things? Because like .hack is a really niche JRPG series and a really niche anime.
So, like I said, when I was a kid, we were well off for a little bit. My mom had her own business. She's a licensed psychiatrist, right? But then her business crashed in 2000 and like fucking 6 or some shit, right? And we were broke, like no consoles, no video games, no none of that. And I got a PS2 at a garage sale, and it came with the first .hack GU.
Oh my gosh.
And I was so fucking enthralled by that game that like it was easily one of my favorites. I replayed it so many times. I found the second one at a pawn shop like a year later, and I never got to play the third one or the fourth one. And yeah, no, Shark and I met very early. We were friends for a very long time, like internet friends. We met on 4chan talking about .hack GU.
No shot.
Yeah. So I think it all worked out perfectly.
You know what? The couple that hacks together stays together.
I agree.
So I don't know if you know this, just based on the conversation that we're having now, and briefly what we talked about on your stream a couple days ago. You do know there was an HD collection for the GUs, right?
I have that on Steam, and the fourth game,
yes,
the legendary fourth game that was released with it.
So that wasn't a thing until the HD collection.
Yeah.
So there were only 3 GU games.
I know nothing about .hack GU4. I'm so excited to go into it. I like blind as shit.
I still haven't played it, even though I'm a huge .hack fanatic. I'm like, GU ended like well enough that I don't need like an epilogue, which is basically what I've been told it is.
Yeah.
The original 4 .hack games are 4 though. And God, I really hope we get an HD collection of those at some point. Let me tell you.
I know. I was talking to Shark about it last night. I was like, I hope that they port forward the other ones, because I never got a chance to play them, man. Like
most people didn't, because it was late 2002 in Japan and early 2003 in the US when we first got Infection.
Right.
And then it changed, and then we got Mutation, I think less than a year later. And then Outbreak the year after, and then Quarantine the year after that.
Was that due to translation delays?
No, it was for the time that was normal. Because like early 2000s JRPGs, it usually took them like 6 months to a year to translate things.
Okay.
But the issue is that each .hack that came out at that time was less and less published. So there were less copies in circulation of when it came out. So Infection is hyper easy to find. You can find that for like $10. Really easy.
Yeah.
Mutation, probably like $30 to $40. It's still relatively easy to find, but it's a little bit more valuable. Outbreak is like anywhere from 50 to 70. Still harder to find, but like you can probably
like
find
a normal game price nowadays, right?
And then Quarantine is anywhere from high 300s to low 500s.
Yeah, that's the expensive one. The third .hack GU was like that too. For a while.
Yeah, Redemption was.
That I remember when I was a kid and I had finished the second one and I had learned that there was a third game. I was like, how do I get it? And it was like $250 fucking dollars on eBay.
I'm actually curious. Video game price.
I just bought it yesterday.
Oh, so you have the physical copy
of it? Yeah, it was $35 now.
Redemption was? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it probably plummeted. Yep, there it is. There's the plummet. It plummeted when the HD collection came out.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like a lot of the people that had it just because that was the only way to fucking play it, right? But now that there's the availability of the digital version, like the collectorness of it is just like face value.
But
right?
wait, I'm curious about Quarantine though, because Quarantine still doesn't have one.
Yeah. We still got those in our closet. Yeah, we still, Shark and I still have our original copies of GU.
Oh, Quarantine also went down in price around the same time that HD collection came out, even though that it's not in it. But it's still, for a complete in box, it's just shy of 300.
Deep.
Yeah.
I mean, that's better than 500.
Very much so. Very, very much so.
Very, very much so.
It's hard for me to recommend those games though, because like I think I mentioned it in your stream.
We have Infection and Quarantine.
Do you have Infection and Quarantine or Infection and Mutation? Because Quarantine's the expensive one, and part 4.
We accidentally have an expensive game.
If you
do,
if you do, you can finish it, because when you put all the spines together, it makes a picture.
Oh wait, does it?
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Well, there's 4 in the original Shark, so it's Infection,
3.
Mutation, Outbreak, and then Quarantine.
I know I never played Infection or Outbreak. I don't think I ever played either of the other 2 either. But I at one point did go off on like some little pawn shop acquisition of like cheap JRPGs.
Oh, I feel you. Dot Hack is definitely one of those types. Wait, the Nick Cage movie? Huh?
Yeah.
I need context.
I just have a little sleeve full of like every DVD I've ever had. It's right next to Adaptation, one of the worst Nicolas Cage movies, fucking Humanly Feasible.
Oh my god, I love that. I love that so freaking much.
It's so bad, man.
Thanks for having somebody else.
Whoa!
Yo! Good job. Thank you, buddy.
Did your finger slip? Was that supposed to be 5?
He's just excited. Don't worry about him.
Huh?
He gets excited.
Thank you for the 50 subs.
Thank you, Bengal.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Thank you. I was expecting 50 gifted subs. Was it the gun? Was it the gun, Bengal? Was it?
Is it because we let you live?
You know
it's
what?
Your protection fee.
It very well might be. It very, very well might be.
I think it's healthy.
My gosh, thank you.
Egg.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Like, whew, man, I'm not used to that.
He did say kill him.
What'd you say? You're gonna kill him?
No, he did tell us to kill him.
Oh, you know what? That's true. I didn't want to kill him. You know.
We didn't pull the trigger.
Nah. Let him cook.
It paid off, I guess.
I mean, like, literally.
Now serving today.
Hey, as much as this raid just did. Hey,
Lamp. Welcome in.
Welcome in, Raiders! My name is RoyzOga. Roll that R as always. I'm a budding VTuber specialized in voice acting and housing this cabinet with the company. We're bringing VTubers from anime to learn sketch comedy, come out with roleplay. More importantly, I'm here with.
Shut the hell up, bitch.
Okay, bye.
This bar is very quiet by myself, man. Bring back that rabbit that talks really fucking fast.
I'm here. Hello.
Oh, hey.
I'm here and at least 50% queer. Ava, welcome in. I hope you had an amazing stream. How are you? Let me get you a shout out. Ava _ lamp. Skerpow. Hey, thank you for the 100 bits.
We love
At
egg.
least 50%.
At least 50%.
No, shut the
queer.
fuck up, girls. I'll strangle you. The love goes to Roy today while we're here.
Aw, I appreciate
You know
that.
the rules.
And so do I. Anyway, I'm good. Hope you're having a good stream. Yeah, absolutely. I get to spend time with Egg, and we never really got to hang out before, but it turns out we both shit very aggressively.
was about to say we both got the hot bitch IBS.
Hey!
Buying a cup of
Bagel,
coffee.
thank you so much for gifting a sub to Ava! I appreciate you so much. Thank you. My goodness gracious. There's too many things! There's too many subs! I'm screaming! I'm losing it! I was going to say we are both JRPG nerds for .hack
12
specifically.
months. Ooh, thank you, Benga.
Wait a minute. It was a 12-month sub?
Yeah. Benga's good with that one.
Oh, that's a lot of sub.
It's a contract.
That's almost as much of a
forced
sub as I am. Free credit for a full year. Yeah, apparently so.
A whole year ad free.
Absolutely. Seriously, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. I feel like we were just kind of geeking out about .hack. But
It's a good topic to geek out about.
It's true. But like I was saying, if you do get the chance to play Infection, Mutation, Outbreak, and Quarantine, they are very old games. Please keep that in mind.
I've heard the controls are dated, but the story is still good.
Story is very good. Voice acting leaves a lot to be desired, except for a few standout people. And specifically, I know it was the directing. Because some of the voice actors, I'm like, you've done amazing things. Like, I know you've done it. And I know it's because of either how awkward the translation was or because of the directing. But like I said, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn is in it. Crispin Freeman is a main character. God, I always forget his name and I always feel really bad. The voice actor for Spike in Cowboy Bebop.
That bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I always forget his name. Please, somebody. Chat, please.
I know what you're talking about.
No, I said Liam O'Brien already.
Wait,
no, that's not Liam O'Brien. Crispin Freeman is already. Steve Blum, thank you.
There it is. There's the real one.
You just wanted to lie.
I just wanted to lie. Yeah, exactly.
I hate you. Yes, so he's in it as well. It's a crazy voice cast, honestly. Way
Hack
too
is
much.
always really good with pulling like an all-star VA class. It's kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah, even GU has an all-star cast. Like,
yeah, like 90% of GU is fucking Naruto VAs.
Funny enough, I was just about to say we got Johnny Young Bosch as Kun, we got Yuri Lowenthal as Haseo. Like people be wild in it. Gaspard is Sam
Kakashi.
Wait, who's Kakashi?
Gaspard. Is he not?
No.
Did Chad gaslight me?
Gaspard's Sam Riegel.
Wait, am I mixing them up?
Gaspard's the little pink one.
Yeah.
Syllabus was the green one. Or is it Syllabus that was?
Thanks for buying.
Hey, Banga, thank you so much for getting a sub to Egg. Now I don't remember.
You.
Either Syllabus or Gaspard. There was a Takashi. Oh, I'm not talking about Takashi. What you throwing out?
Shit, I'm a clown. Don't look at me.
You're fine.
Kakashi English VA. Dave Wittenberg.
I don't remember who he plays in GU, if he plays anybody.
Chat gaslights me like fucking nonstop, so.
Heck, GU English VA.
He was Gaspard.
Oh, then it was Syllabus that was what's it called?
Okay. It's still wild that he's Gaspard. That's like such a different voice profile. It's crazy.
It is funny. Yeah, Syllabus was Sam Riegel. My apologies.
Oh shit, Bengal, thank you for the 12 months. Jesus Christ.
Wendy Lee is in it as well. Mary Elizabeth McGlynn's in it again. Aaron Fitzgerald, Kate Higgins.
Yeah, it's so many.
Crispin Freeman's in it again.
People.
Oh, I forgot Steve Blum's the main character as well as Yata.
Yeah.
Jameson Price rather.
And then fucking one of the dudes is voiced by the same dude that did Zabuza. It's like it's so many people. Yada?
That would be Steve Blum.
Right.
Yeah. We just talked about him for Spike from Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, the voice cast is insane. Like .hack, like they for some reason they just got the people that they needed to get and drive it like really well, you know?
I think it's just because Bandai works with all of them. They probably just like shook down the VA cast and were like, "Hey, you want some extra cash? Why not?
It's
a
so
funny little
true.
game.
It's just a funny little game about surfing the
funny
web
little game.
and playing an
Yeah.
MMO with your friends. It's like WoW, but like with more comas. Or an equal amount of comas.
At least in these comas, you're still in the game.
True.
I think that would be a benefit. I feel like if I went into a coma, I'd rather be trapped in a video game than in my own head.
Same. That was
Right.
always something that made me really mad about Sword Art, though. Because, like, so many people know Sword Art. And it's like, it's the perfect situation of it doesn't matter who does it first, it's who does it better. And
Yeah.
as much as I prefer .hack Sign is nearly unwatchable in today's standard of anime because of the pacing. And .hack Roots is a little bit better. But, like, comparatively to Sword Art, man, it's hard.
See, I'm not the biggest fan of Sword Art. They definitely did it better as an anime than GU did. Or not GU, I'm sorry, .hack. But I think it's really just a testament to the times, right?
Oh, it was.
Like, because the old .hack animes, they hold up among other animes that were done at the same time, kind of.
At the same time, they definitely were, or they definitely do hold up. It's just that, like, when you go back and watch like 2002, 2003 anime, the pacing is so bad, and the budget is not there. And then the same thing happens for Roots, unfortunately, because that was during the bubble of anime in 2006, where like all anime was kind of shit for a while. in terms of because of budgeting, and it was always budgeting issues. Because like you look at like Air Gear, fantastic idea, didn't get finished, got under budgeted, and they had a rushed project that just didn't show what the manga had done. We ran into similar issues with Full Metal Alchemist back in 2003. You know,
and that's why Brotherhood is so much fucking better, right?
Yeah.
Because it got the funding that it needed. It obviously had the backing to justify a better budget.
Yeah.
And I need a Brotherhood edition of a lot of anime.
Like Hellsing, yeah.
To be real.
Good point.
Yeah. Hellsing's a good one too. Yeah.
It's definitely a testament to show that when anime get the time and the budget that they need, they can really like be really good. And it's such a shame when you look back, because there's so many like amazing source materials or so many amazing standout moments. Like .hack has really good storytelling at times, but because the animation budget wasn't there and the writing budget wasn't there, and you know, and it was very much a different time for anime. Same with Roots. It just it's painful.
Do you know what would have a wonderful remake? I think.
Hit me.
I think if we went through and redid Inuyasha, I think that would go over huge nowadays. I mean, not that it didn't back then, but I think it would have the exact same, like...
I don't know if it would. I'm going to be real.
You don't think so?
So, this is I think a lukewarm take. It's not hot, but it's like, it might be not something that people realize. Because Inuyasha was written by a woman, right?
Yeah.
So, with that, it was a woman writing almost a shonen manga at times, because Inuyasha feels like a shonen anime or a shonen manga, meaning like, you know, you have Inuyasha, he's fighting demons, and you got your special attacks, and you got your like monster of the week type stuff, and they're building up to something. You know, they're trying to get the jewel shards and everything, and that worked really well. And the feminine touch to it turned it into a shoujo love story between Inuyasha and Kagome, which is great, and that was catching lightning in a bottle. In today's standard, though, that's not enough, I don't think. I think shonen style is too strong right now. That I think Inuyasha would get its ass kicked.
I see, I'm with Heavenly in the sense. I think Inuyasha and a Demon Slayer art style would really capture like a younger audience that never watched or gave it like the time of day, right?
I think it would too.
I do think it's standoutish enough. Like, you know how they're the same creator. What is their name, chat? Do any of y'all remember who did Inuyasha and Ranma one half?
I can never remember her name, and I always feel really bad.
And then there was another one that she did, the devil anime with the girl with the space hair and the like bikini. Fuck, that one's getting a remake though, and people are super hyped for that.
You God,
I can never remember what it's called.
I know what you're talking about. She has like the horns, right?
Yeah, and the yellow bikini and
Rumiko Takashi. There we go. But so I saw Heavenly say something. It's y'all sleeping on romance anime. It's fucking right now. So I'm not gonna say that romance anime doesn't slap. And some romance anime are fantastic, even if they're tragic. Like Your Lie in April, I think was fantastic.
Right.
What else did I really like? That was romance anime. I think Amagi Brilliant Park was super underrated.
Okay.
There's really good ones out there. But my issue and my point of saying that I don't think Inuyasha would slap as hard today.
Oh, Erased was good.
Erased was fun. I like that. But my issue with that is that Inuyasha still leans really hard into the shonen aspects. And then keeps the female audience, because, the shoujo aspects, with the shoujo aspects. Bringing both of them together in today's climate, where they would not be the master of either of them, because there are great romance animes out there, and there are great shonen anime out there. We have Demon Slayer, we have Jujutsu Kaisen, we have My Hero Academia, we have these really big powerhouses. And then you look at the romance side, and we have, like Heavenly is saying, Romance Snafu, the one with the monkey, Magus Bride. There are great romance anime and manga and stories now, whereas back in the 90s, there weren't as many. And that's what made Inuyasha stand out, because they were telling a shoujo style with shoujo aspects. And today that won't fly. At least I don't think it would.
I think I'm gonna have to disagree. I think it would fly. I think it would fly in the same sense that, like, I don't know, it's like all of the shoujo style animes that are out today, where I think a lot of the fans are doing the shipping and the off-camera stuff, right? I think giving the implementation back into the mainline anime, I think, would be huge for today. I think it would go over well enough.
I would love to be proved wrong. I would 100% love to be proved wrong, and I want it to succeed.
I would love for it to be proved wrong too.
I will say though, if they change Inuyasha and don't just, because at least from what we were talking about before, I was under the assumption of fresh coat of paint and it'll succeed. Yeah. I think you gotta change a lot of stuff to make Inuyasha work in today's climate.
And I definitely agree with that. I think a lot of the, especially like dialogue pacing, falls victim to the same issue as a lot of early 2000s anime. Yeah. It's so bad. Yeah. Like, going back and watching Inuyasha today is like, I don't know. When I go back and I watch like very old animes nowadays, I feel like I'm having a delusion. Like, it's not real. Yeah. I tried to watch some of Ranma 1/2 the other week, and I was like, I really watched this as a kid. Like, I watched every episode of this, and I loved it. What the fuck?
No, I definitely feel you. And Heavenly saying, not like Trigun. Yeah, but Trigun Stampede is not like Trigun. Like, they modernized the shit out of it. It is
essentially two different animes.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a bad thing, but it is different.
It is active. It is fun. It is explosive. It is expressive in a way that, 90s anime couldn't have been. But they're two very different stories and two very different feelings to them. If they do something like that, yes, I could see Inuyasha succeeding. But
Inuyasha Shippuden.
Yes, something like that. But the reason that I'm less confident in Inuyasha is because they did the Inuyasha sequel series and it bombed.
Did they have an Inuyasha sequel?
In the past like 4 years, they had an Inuyasha sequel season, and it's about Kagome's daughter.
Oh, well, fucking obviously it would bomb. You saw Boruto.
Yeah. But like that's why I'm saying that, Yeah, there was no advertising on it either. Agreed. So
I didn't even know that was a thing, and she's like one of my favorite anime manga creators. Like, I didn't even fucking know.
there you go. I'm sure that was a big part of it, but like, yeah, it's the fact that it's still kind of like that failed in today's climate. It makes me feel like they don't know how to tell that kind of story right now, and make it fit into what people want right now with anime.
I can definitely feel that. I feel like currently we're kind of entering like a shovelware anime era,
Ooh.
or have been with the like isekai editions. Maybe it's just because I'm a little jaded, but when I go to Crunchyroll and I look at that like top trending anime page and half of them are like paragraph long titles and they're all isekais, I'm just like, oh, okay.
I get you.
Very nice. Good job.
I've been trying to watch more anime recently, because my voice coach was yelling at me that I haven't really watched anime since like 2016, 2017.
Right.
So I missed a lot of stuff, and they're like, how are you expecting to be a voice actor if you're not studying on like what current voice acting is in anime and video games and stuff like that?
Right.
I was like, fair.
It's so bad.
So I finally sat down and I watched Demon Slayer dubbed, and I saw the movie as well. I've not seen Entertainment District yet, but I did watch the movie and I did watch the first season of the dub.
Did you like it?
I did.
Okay.
However, I don't. It's like how I felt about Chainsaw Man, because I actually did watch Chainsaw Man subbed while it was coming out. And it's almost how I felt about Chainsaw Man that I feel about Demon Slayer. I gave both a 9 out of 10, and I will say that up front.
Okay. I didn't like Demon Slayer, to be fair.
I think Demon Slayer is very generic, stereotypical shonen. Like, very generic, very stereotypical.
The first 3 episodes giving you the entire tragic backstory in like, it felt like I was getting punched in the face rapidly. I was like, oh, okay, right, okay. Nothing more bad could happen, right? Oh, I'm wrong. Okay, incorrect.
But that's the funny thing is like, it is painfully generic, but I don't mind it being generic. You know, like,
it is beautifully done.
Oh yeah,
that is so fucking true. The animation style is gorgeous.
Animation cannot save a bad anime though, but not that Demon Slayer is bad, but it is when you try and dissect something like Demon Slayer or even Chainsaw Man, you see how generic they feel, and it's the only reason I pointed out like that is so many people are like, no, this is the greatest anime ever. Nothing's ever been done like this before. And I'm like, it has.
Though, right?
Like, because Chainsaw Man, everyone was like, this is so different. Like, Denji's not like any other main character you've ever seen before. And I'm like, motherfucker, where were you like 20 years ago? Like,
right.
Denji is so much like typical shonen protagonists. What do you mean?
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing that he is. And I love Chainsaw Man, and I loved Demon Slayer. But you need to stop pretending like they're reinventing the wheel and just accept that it's okay to just tell something really well. Like, it's okay. This is just great. But it doesn't, you don't have to be like, oh, it's reinventing itself, you know? It's great.
That's how I feel about Chainsaw Man in particular. It is like every other shonen. However, it's funny. And I feel like it takes itself a little less seriously in a lot of moments, which I think leans to the like continued interest in it versus like with My Hero Academia. With Peace and Love, I stopped watching that shit like 3 seasons ago because it just reminded me of like a bootleg Naruto, and I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it.
God, what was 3 seasons ago or 3 years ago?
Probably actually more like 2 years ago. Wait, what season are they on right now?
I think 6 just finished or is finishing.
I stopped watching shortly after the last movie.
Oh, I haven't seen any of the movies.
The movie was good, but like, I think the movie or the anime was like on break temporarily, and I just like stopped watching and didn't pick it back up because I was like, you know, I think I'm alright.
I like where it's gone, but like I stopped watching My Hero Academia around season 3.
Mm-hmm.
and then I read the manga, and then I stopped reading the manga because I just got busy with life, and I dropped all of my nerdy habits, unfortunately, to do content creation. But they're caught up to now where I was in the manga, so I'm like, oh, maybe I should look at it again, because like this one shit starts to get to like crazy.
Yeah, I've heard it's picking back up, and to that I say, you know what? I'll binge it when there's 3 whole new seasons for me to watch.
Yeah, I like that.
You know,
I do like that, the bingeability of stuff.
yeah. It's kind of 50-50 for me. Some things I don't like binging, but for animes and whatnot, I like watching like multiple episodes
Me
at
too.
a time, man.
I binged that entire first season of Demon Slayer in a day and a half, and then watched the movie that second day as well. So
Okay, right.
I will say, because I was dunking on Demon Slayer for being generic, I still give it a 9 out of 10. So keep that in mind, people that might be angry in chat or getting loud against me.
Yeah, also, as somebody who doesn't like Demon Slayer, somebody who wouldn't even give it a 9 out of 10, I still watch all the fight scenes on YouTube, so there's something to it, all right? You know?
The thing that I love about Demon Slayer is the dynamic between Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Inosuke. They're all very different characters. They're all very stupid.
Right.
But because their fights are usually different and they interact in scenarios differently, it's fun to see how they interact with each other and interact with fights.
Right.
However, that's kind of where I'm like, I don't particularly like watching anyone's fight scenes except for Tanjiro, because like I very much dislike the whole I'm asleep and that's how I fight type thing that that Zenitsu has.
Is that how that works? I never gathered that from the AMVs.
Yeah, he's like unconscious, and like that's the only way he can like quote unquote be brave enough to fight. I just dislike that because it reminds me of like the beginning of Hitman Reborn, where Suna would have to be knocked out and only in his boxers to fight. And it took them like a solid like 30 or 40 episodes to get past that. And that's why I can't recommend Hitman Reborn to people, because it's like, it's such a long time to get past that before like he gets like, the perfect mode where he's actually conscious.
Right. Gimmick fighting is never fun for me personally.
Tanjiro is definitely my favorite person to watch fight. Inosuke just hasn't done anything yet except for be like loud. But the dub, I will say, Alex Lee as Zenitsu is my favorite fucking part of the dub.
He's a good VA, man.
God. He's Luke in Street Fighter 6.
He's a fantastic VA.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I just love hearing him scream, and Zenitsu screams so much. And oh my god, it's just so much fun. You know?
I feel bad for his vocal cords.
Yeah, honestly.
The man is chugging straight honey.
Oh, has to be, yeah. Or the throat lozenges, Right.
Always got the Ricolas on lock.
Ricola. Not sponsored by Ricola, by the way. For legal reasons.
Yet.
For legal reasons.
Not
yet. Not ever, I don't think. I don't think, at least.
You could probably shake them down for like $1.
I'm
think
sure.
So.
I'm sure we can
get on that.
I'm sure we could do something along those lines. But hey, we've been going for almost 2.5 hours now. How you feeling? You doing all right?
I'm doing all right. How are you? How are you doing? Are you doing all right?
I'm doing all right. I just wanted to see if there was anything maybe you wanted to chime in last second here and bring up.
What's your opinion on Naruto Shippuden?
I think Shippuden's better than original for its story beats, but worse in its filler.
You think Naruto Shippuden is worse filler wise than the OG Naruto?
Because when they interject the filler is significantly more frustrating.
You think so?
I think so. At least I'm remembering it that way, because I watched Naruto as it came out and I watched Shippuden as it came out. So it's been a while since I've watched both.
Okay. And that was the point that I was going to go on. I feel like a lot of people get gaslit into thinking the Naruto Shippuden filler is worse than it actually is. I rewatched all of that shit like 3 months ago, right? And I can only pick out of memory from, I guess, only 3 months ago. I can only pick out like 10 filler episodes that I actually just straight skipped.
They're at least for Shippuden, and this is what I remember. It's why I have such a visceral reaction. I remember they were about to do like a big fight, and then they went into filler.
Was it the boat filler?
It may have been. Honestly, I don't remember, but I remember I dropped the anime at that point and read the manga instead.
Because the boat filler, I will agree with, was probably the most fucking like frustrating placed one. But I think as having the benefit of not watching it as it comes out, right? I just watched the entire boat filler episode arc in like 1.5 days.
Oh god.
And I was like, okay, well, this is great. It's a little goofy, you know? we got a canonically approved gay Naruto, and I think that was stellar, you know? I wouldn't have missed that. But I do think if you were watching it as it came out, that probably would have been the most frustrating shit, because it was like right at the start of the Ninja War.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
At least from memory, because I know it was around like the 300 count for episode wise.
Yes.
And that's when I dropped it.
Yeah.
I will say though, and this is changing things into the other two big three. Bleach, I am hyper surprised 1,000 Year Blood War is doing as well as it is.
I am too.
Because
people are really liking it.
Let me tell you, that arc in the manga sucked. It was bad, and I'm surprised that Bleach at all got picked up again. Like, I'm not saying it was bad as the Bount arc, but like 1,000 Year Blood War arc in the manga is pretty not good. Like, it feels like filler.
Yeah.
And I remember reading it as it came out and getting like 15 pages to a chapter, and 3 of those pages would be like just one shot of a character standing.
Yeah.
Because like that's what Kite or Tite Kubo did. And I remember being so mad. I'm glad that it's doing well. I'm glad that it got the budget that it deserved, because it looks gorgeous. But damn, was I not expecting that.
Yeah, I didn't expect the Bleach resurgence to go so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Because I say with love, I watched the majority of Bleach when it was coming out. I don't remember a single fucking thing.
That's because like
I couldn't pick anything out of a lineup, man, except for that one chick with the gigantic titties, and she was tan. It was 90% under boob. That's all I remember about Bleach.
Rangiku. And wait, do you not remember Yoruichi? She was like the dark-skinned ninja.
No, I don't.
She could turn into a cat. She had lightning powers.
Oh, no,
she's
even
great.
remotely.
I love Yoruichi. Yoruichi, I think, is my favorite like female character.
Here, let me Google. Let me do a little research real quick.
I was gonna say, make sure you're not sharing your screen with anybody. You might find some you might find some titties.
Let me go to Gelburu. Oh, yeah. Yep, that jogs my memory real hard.
See, even chat's chiming in. Yep. Yoruichi the ghost, she's so pretty. Yep. She's great. But so I was surprised about that with Bleach. But as much as I dunk on Naruto about like how it handled filler and how I dropped the anime and then went to the manga because I just wanted to continue, the Ninja War. I dropped One Piece and I still haven't picked it back up because of a non-filler arc.
Wait, which arc?
So have you watched a lot of One Piece?
Fuck no.
Okay.
But I know enough. My chat likes One Piece.
Okay. So, and I'm sure everyone's going to understand this. So, I'm in the 500s for episodes of One Piece. And
so you've already gone the distance.
I've been with One Piece for a long time. I have been with One Piece for a minute, you know? So, I'm gonna slightly spoil some stuff, and nothing super big.
All right, close your ears if you care.
So, there is a time skip in One Piece akin to Naruto Shippuden. Like it's a couple years where people do their training arcs and everything. And I remember being so fucking excited. Because like Naruto Shippuden got me excited, but this happened after Shippuden's time skip, and One Piece hadn't done it yet. So I was like, oh, like what new powers are we gonna get? Like what big advancements are we gonna get? They got basically into the point of imagine you're watching Bleach and they just introduced Bankai, or they're watching Dragon Ball and they just introduced Super Saiyan.
Right.
They just introduced that concept in One Piece and then had a time skip so people could learn how to do it. And I'm like, yes, everyone's about to get super awesome powers. Everyone's about to, use hockey and go freaking ham and everything.
Right.
And the first arc that they have after the time skip, they go underwater.
Is it the mermaid one?
It's Fishman Island.
That's literally okay. So Shark always says that he couldn't deal with that shit either. He fucking tapped out at the same thing, but I don't even know if he watched like everything up until that point. But that is,
I finished Fishman Island arc, but like they literally go underwater where more than half of the Straw Hat Crew's powers don't work because they're Devil Fruit users, and I'm like, why was it like why like after a time skip, like give me an arc of Straw Hat Crew just being OP as shit,
right?
Please.
Right. That's what you need, right? Like Naruto came back and instantly he was able to use Kurama more. Like,
that's what I loved.
Stronger. Everything was ramping the fuck up. And they just spattered some filler in, Yeah.
But
and I can't even blame them on the boat arc filler because it was all for the next chunk of it to be done better.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, like, that's where I give credence. But again, I acknowledge that if I was watching it as it was coming out, I would have bailed on that shit and gone to the manga too.
But it's, oh god, just One Piece pissed me off for that because I was just so excited, and I had already seen like really good shonen anime recently. Like I watched Hunter x Hunter, and I was like, oh, Hunter x Hunter was good. And then I went to One Piece and I was like, why did you do this? And I've heard it's not even the worst because people have told me the Dressrosa arc is really bad. But I don't know the context.
Don't even think I've heard about that.
Don't know the context. Don't know how bad it actually gets. But people have told me that it gets worse in One Piece. There's some really good arcs, but I've been told Dressrosa is really bad, and then it goes another extra arc of not being good.
See, and that's where, like, for One Piece, I've told my chat so many times, like, I don't think I could do the anime. With love, I understand unique animation styles are great and we should cherish them.
Yeah.
But One Piece is so fucking ugly to me.
Oh no!
It's so fucking ugly to me.
Current One Piece or old One Piece?
Yes. Both.
I ask that because
I've watched
like
a recent episode and I can't fucking do it.
Never mind. If you can't watch modern One Piece, then yeah.
Yeah, I watched like a huge fight scene, and granted, I want to give him credit. It was fantastic. The choreography for the fight was wonderful. It was gorgeous. Couldn't have dealt with anything before and after the action occurring. I was like, okay.
God, I'm trying to think. I want to say like either Water 7 or NS Lobby is really when like the animation for One Piece starts getting really good. But like up until that point, it's pretty basic, like generic. Because like One Piece started in '99. Like One Piece is the oldest of the big three. You can give it
so much like of a pass because of that in the early bits.
And it has a real big animation shift. But yeah, if you can't handle the newer stuff, then yeah, it's honestly just read it at that point.
Yeah, and that's what I think I'm probably gonna do if I ever get to One Piece. If I ever run out of shit to watch, and I need 1,000 episodes of content, I will probably read. I will probably read.
Oh my goodness gracious! I love it. I absolutely love it. Well, Egg, thank you so much for coming tonight. I really do appreciate getting the chance to finally talk to you and spend time with you and everything like that. God, I feel like it's just been so long in the making,
Yeah, it has definitely been like a whole year.
It really has. I still can't believe like we met when I was still using my previous model. That's the crazy bit.
We were babies, bro. We were early on that shit. And
Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But thank you again so much for coming. Guys, if you want to check out Egg and any of the awesome content they make, be sure to check their name in the title of the stream, because now you can find all of that cool information at the click of a mouse right there. You don't have to do a collab command or anything else like that. Egg, when are you streaming again?
I'm streaming tomorrow at 5 p.m.
Nice. What are you doing?
When are you streaming again? I'm probably drawing titties.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I will probably lurk. And then maybe say hi once and be like, oh, I like this pie outfit, and then I'll run away again.
Understandable.
I am streaming again tomorrow at 10 p.m. CST. I am going to do two things. I'm going to play the Resident Evil 4 remake demo.
I hope you have a lot of fun with that.
Thank you. And I am a huge Resident Evil nerd. Like, I love the franchise. So I found a 3-hour YouTube video about like the lore and story of Resident Evil in chronological order.
Okay.
So we're gonna play the demo, and then we're gonna go into that, and I'm gonna nerd out about Resident Evil all night long.
Oh, it sounds like it's gonna be a great night.
I am really excited.
Great night.
I'm super excited for that. But guys, we're gonna go ahead and raid Chubbs. Because I thought it was funny that I commented earlier about them not letting me play Dead by Daylight with them. And they're playing Dead by Daylight now. So
that pink bitch, I swear to God.
No, I love her. I absolutely love her. Met her at TwitchCon. I was very happy.
She's such a good bean. Absolutely. I cannot wait to shake her violently in real life.
Rat grab, just shakes.
Yeah.
But guys, if you want to participate in the raid, be sure to use the following raid command. If you're not a sub, but you still want to participate, be sure to use the secondary raid command. Guys, thank you again. Egg, thank you again.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks. I hope we get to hang out again sometime soon.
Soon.
All right, guys.
We play game. Maybe I take you hunting.
I would love that. I hope you can handle my gay levels.
We're gonna hunt for wabbits.
I'm down.
Go for your own kind.
My own kind! All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.